Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel, people. So feel free to call in. Doesn't matter who you support. Doesn't matter where you're calling in from, people. Link is in the pinned comment to call in. Arsenal's title hopes. Are they over? I think they're over. I think general consensus is Arsenal's title hopes are over. Should MIKEL ARTETA be sacked? Maybe you want to call in to talk about Manchester United, Amarim. You want to talk about Ineos. Maybe you want to talk about the players. Maybe you think enough blame isn't going one way rather than the other. Is it the players? Is it the manager? Is it the ownership? Do you want to Chelsea, speaking of owners, they're protesting against their sporting directors. Some people are Maresca out as well. Some people are criticizing the players. Do you want to talk about that? Maybe you're one of the few Manchester City fans out there and their terrible season and the fact they've only got the FA Cup to play for. Do you want to talk about that? Maybe you're a Liverpool fan and you are calling and gloat about how well Liverpool are doing. Is the treble on? No, a treble, not the treble, a treble. Is that on in your eyes, people? Maybe you want to talk about Spurs and the little remontada that's going on. 3 wins in a row, people. Whatever you want to talk about doesn't matter in regards to, whatever you want to talk about in regards to your football club, that is absolutely fine. Only 2 rules when it comes to Talk Your Ish, though, on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. 1, camera must be on, face facing forward, people. Camera on, face facing forward. And what is the second rule? There is no second rule. That's the one and only rule, people. So I'm mistaken. 1 rule, camera on, face facing forward. And that's not because we care what you look like. We really couldn't care less. It's safety protocols. We all seen the Big 6 watch along, Spurs versus Chelsea, where Chelsea ended up winning and Matisse backed off his top. You know what I'm saying? That his titties running around and bouncing around. We don't want that here. That's why we ain't trying to see nobody's chest, nobody's genitalia, nobody's ass cheeks, and that's male or female. So that's why his camera on, face facing forward. And another thing, if you are a member of the channel, you will queue jump to the front of the queue. And if you're a first-time caller, you will also queue jump to the front of the queue. So membership, link for the memberships underneath in the description, people. And if you, like I said, so a member at any level, you queue jump. And if you're a first-time caller, you queue jump to the front of the queue as well. But we're going to start this off a little different because I don't know where this war of words came with these two. So we got Don C in the building, and we also have Spurs in the building. What are you man saying, man? We're starting off this. This is from the playback, by the way. So you had Spurs winning the league next year and Don C, Arsenal, Spurs, Arsenal, going back and forth.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you. What are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah. Okay,
blessings.
Bless up, big up, flawless. Subscribe to the channels, guys. I got 10 minutes before I got class. I just failed my exam, but I'm ready to fry Don C. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing, bro. Show me you got.
Don C, no. I'll let you fry me while I'm in class. You know what I'm saying? So I can't respond back to you. But I'm gonna cook you for 10 minutes, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No, go on, cook me going.
So let me talk real quick. I'm here to say that I'm not here to big up my club. I'm here to drag down Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. And I'm going to let you know why. So when I became a Spurs fan, the first time I realized my club was a joke, it wasn't when I realized we won no trophies. It was when I realized who my rivals were. It was Arsenal. It was West Ham. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a massive club like Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Real Madrid. I'd be a lot more proud of my club, you know what I'm saying? But then I see it's so embarrassing that my fan base, Arsenal fans, live rent-free in their heads. That's facts. But you know what actually surprises me, that actually really surprised me, is the fact that Arsenal is a spicy ton. That's really what surprises me. And you, man, can't get into your head. So whenever I say anything like, oh, Arsenal are not doing well, Don C gets mad. He's like, what is Spurs fan chatting to me about? What is a Spurs fan? Clearly, Don C, you don't rate your club anymore, right? You don't rate You don't rate Arteta. You don't rate Lego Head. You know what I'm saying, right? So why are you mad when I'm saying it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I actually don't have too much chest for being a Spurs fan when it comes to my own club. I think Leicester is a better club than us. They've won a trophy. They've won a Premier League. You know what I'm saying? I do have chest, though, when it comes – if we get relegated, which I thought was going to happen, we were going to win a championship. I had no doubt about that. But when it comes to you, Arsenal, man, it just goes really, really, really crazy. So let's start with 2 things. First thing, I think it's very likely Arsenal and Spurs are not winning a Premier League title in the next 10 years. And that is insane. And the fact that it's mid versus mid. We're beefing
Oh yeah,
with
but
each
we've
other
won
for
one.
no
But
reason.
go on. We've
We're
won one,
beefing
but go on.
we're beefing with each other for no reason, man. And I'm gonna tell you real right now. There's a possibility that my manager gets sacked before yours. That's actually insane. And you know what? I'm here to piss like everybody's so angry when Flawless says, "Come on, you Spurs." And you know why? You know why Flawless? You guys get angry? Because if Flawless was doing this with the Brighton chant, with the Bournemouth chant, you guys wouldn't get angry. It's because you guys think we're still a big club. It's actually hilarious. You guys actually rate us enough to get rattled by this tiny club. This club that has not won a trophy since 2008 or some shit like that. I've never seen a trophy in my lifetime. I wish I could see an Aldi Cup. I wish I rewatched that match. I'm dead ass. I would rewatch it so badly. It was actually fire. But no, we're not going to win another trophy in next 10 years. But we still live rent-free in your heads. Rent-free in your heads. If a Wigan fan chats to me and says, I think Spurs are a dead club, I'm like, you're right, man. You're right. And it's
Have you
crazy
finished?
that Arsenal fans get angry when Tottenham just says the truth about certain things. Now, I think Deji is delusional in a lot of cases. For example, he thinks we're going to win the treble. That ain't happening. In
Yeah,
fact,
shout out Deji.
shout out Deji. We might get knocked out by AZ Alkmaar. Yeah. And I want to tell you right now, do you know what really Arsenal fans are cheering about? Even the less delusional ones, like Turkish, like Lee Gunner, like Don C. You know what you guys got? And I have no problem saying this. What do you think of shit? Tottenham. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit? Tottenham. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. That's what you lot got. What else do you guys got? Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Oh no, no,
Get
no.
battered
Everyone sings that.
everywhere
Everyone
they
sings that.
go.
Everyone sings that.
Everyone
Everybody
sings
sings that.
that. Exactly, mate.
Everyone sings
So
that.
why
Okay,
do you get rattled? Why do you get rattled?
okay. Let me
No,
show
no,
you
no, no.
something.
Let me finish. Let me finish. No. You can
Go,
cook
go
me
on, go on,
after.
go on.
I need 5 more minutes, and then you can cook me, and I'm listening while I'm in class, and I'm gonna hold this out with the camera. Yeah, don't worry. You can cook me, and I'll be here. But let me finish.
Make sure
my
you be
talking.
concentrating in class, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make sure.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
on, sorry,
Because
carry
class
on.
is
It's
I want to
important.
hear what he's
because
gonna cook me for.
because
Not
at
gonna
least
lie,
you're
'cause I
winning in
feel
class,
like
unless your team
I
wins
am
a
partially
trophy.
too
But go
shameless.
on.
I am
Class
partially
is
too
important.
shameless.
Make
But
sure. Go on.
I got to cook you, man, real quick. Not flawless. Don C. You really are the spicy Tottenham. If I told you right now, Pochettino did the same things that Arteta did with their respective clubs. Okay, Arteta won an FA Cup.
Yeah,
Guess what? That's at Arsenal.
what did Poch win?
That's at
What did Poch
Arsenal.
win at
That's at
Tottenham?
Arsenal.
What did Poch win at
That's
Tottenham?
at Arsenal. Does Arteta win the FA Cup at Spurs?
No. What did Poch win at Tottenham? Your best
No.
manager won fuck all.
Nothing.
And he will talk about Arteta. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Let me talk. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Arteta's now winning a trophy at Spurs. Spurs are such a shit club. It's harder to win a trophy there than it is at Arsenal. All right, you switch managers. Arteta at Spurs, he might get us relegated. Pochettino at Arsenal, you lot are winning 3 FA Cups. Yeah,
Nah,
hear
not
that?
with the
3
highlight.
FA Cups.
Not with
And
the highlight, mate.
if you disagree with that, that's fine. If you disagree with that, that's fine. But that's not the point. My point is, you lot get rattled by just, because you know why you lot get rattled? Because you guys deep down, you see yourself in us. You see yourself in us. The only difference is you lot got the history. You lot got the Invincibles. But guess what, mate? The Invincibles was 20 years ago. What are you, a Forest fan?
Longer than
Aston Villa
that.
fan. It was 20 years ago, right? The Invincibles, something like that? Yeah.
2003, right, Donzi?
Yeah,
2003, but that's fine. You can fry me.
We
Don't
got a
get me
gold
wrong.
trophy when you
Don't
not
get
won
me wrong.
fuck all, but
I
go on.
hate being a Spurs fan. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I keep telling you,
Love
Leicester
bells.
would cook fry me. All of them.
All right,
They
that's
won the
racist.
Premier
That's
League.
racist.
He's low-key spitting. Nice. I hear you.
I like
But
it. I like it.
no. Don't worry. I'll be back, Chad. I'll be back. Don't worry.
No, go to.
But I'm just
You
saying,
idiot.
the only thing you guys got is Tottenham's misery, just like Tottenham just has Arsenal's misery. We're just as mid as each other. And if you
No, I've
cannot
got Man
see
United's
that,
misery as well.
then
So
it is
it's all good.
insanely sad because that is
Hey,
really
we
the
say put me
reality
for-
of your club. And you know what I'm at? I'm at stage 5. I'm at stage 5, the acceptance. I accept that my club is dead. You're at stage 1. You're in denial. You still think you're a mighty club, much bigger than Tottenham, can chat to Man U, can chat to, and yes, I know Man U are 15th in the table, but they've won so many trophies. And you know what? I actually didn't hate you, man. I didn't used to hate Arsenal. I was like, you know what? Arsenal, they're just us. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you guys. And then your fans start chatting the craziest things. I thought it was Spurs fans the way you lot chat. I hate my Spurs fans. Don't get me wrong. I mean, shout out to some Spurs fans in there, but there are a lot of delusional ones who talk a lot of trash. You know what I'm saying, oh, they're the biggest club in England and stuff like that. For winning no trophies, that is embarrassing. But let me say this again. Arsenal, man, are even more delusional. It is insane. I'm hearing people say Miles Lewis-Skelly is better than Lamine Yamal off of one game. Are you kidding me?
All right.
And
First and foremost,
no.
yeah, you're
Hold
supposed to
on.
cook
Let me
me,
finish.
not my fan base. Cook
And
me,
then,
not my fan base. Go on things that I say.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll cook
not
you.
not my fan
I'll
base.
cook
But
you.
go on.
When Flawless has come on you Spurs and you get rattled, you have to realize that is insanely embarrassing for you. You should treat us like you treat Bournemouth and Brighton. You should just not care. That's really all it is. That's really all it is, man. I'm serious. I don't rate my club, but somehow you rate my club more than I do. Don C, do you see how embarrassing that is? And again, I have a lot more things to say. Oh god, I got class in 2 minutes.
Nah, no stress. Go to your class. Hey, don't worry about it. Go to your class,
Do your
man.
thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, big up the chat, big up Flaws,
Yeah,
big
man.
up Don C.
Class is important.
Big up, bro. Big up, bro.
Yo, whenever you're back, it's cool. Go to class. It's important, man. Blessings for calling in, though.
You can fry me.
Yeah, Don C gonna respond.
No,
Yo,
go back to class. Go back to class. It's important.
Yo, go to that class. We got you, man. Don't worry about it. You respond.
While I got you on screen, yeah, I just want to shout you out, yeah, because you actually backed your chat. You said you're coming on, yeah, even though you had class. So all I got to say is you're too good for Spurs because at least you're winning in the classroom, unlike your team. Yeah, no trophies. But okay, let's do this, yeah. The reason why I said cook me and not my team, yeah, is because if you know me, yeah, and if you've heard me talk at any stage, because I've been on the show just for over a year, I have disrespected Arsenal in only ways that I can, yeah. I've never backed this process. I even went on to say I do not like process, yeah. The reason why I don't like Tottenham is because I grew up in Islington, yeah. Tottenham is our local rivals. I fucking can't stand them lot, yeah. You seem like a good brother, yeah? Too good for Tottenham. It is what it is. It's just like when you see a girl that's dating a Butters man, yeah? You know that she's too good for him, but yeah, boy, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. We all know what it is. You get what I'm saying, yeah? But fuck that shit, yeah? I fucking hate Tottenham, yeah? I was there when we beat you at your ground at our last fucking trophy in the Premier League, the gold title, yeah? You lot was celebrating fucking during the match while we were celebrating lifting a title, yeah? It's not that I don't like you. I cannot stand you because you lot, your whole team think that they're better than they really are. Yeah? Better than they really are. I never thought I could go against Flawless's team. Yeah? Flawless knows this for one. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say, big up Man United, the best team in England, yeah? Forget where they are. Yeah? Liverpool don't have no beef with. They're the ones who come to bring the beef with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Chelsea, up and comers, yeah? You can't hate people that win stuff. The reason why I cannot stand Tottenham, yeah, is the fact that you lot do not win anything. Nothing personal to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you always say in Flawless's chat that that Tottenham is shit. They'll never win nothing, relegated. Yeah, you backed your chat. But the other fans out there, yeah, and Flawless's side bitch, yeah, that don't ever win nothing, yeah, always like, oh yeah, Tottenham, we're celebrating the fact that we got to one Champions League final. We're celebrating the fact that we can compete, you know what I'm saying, without winning nothing in the fucking Premier League era. Nothing. You man won a fucking Carling Cup, yeah, and then you think you can talk to man, yeah? It's like a homeless man giving me advice how to trade. How stupid does that sound? You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you're homeless. That's how I look at Tottenham. It's like this, yeah? Tottenham for me is like a charity. It's like a charity, yeah? People try to give you a lot of hope apart from Arsenal, yeah? You don't give yourself so much hope, yeah? People want to buy into what you sell, yeah? The shit that you're cooking, yeah? You want to call yourself, like, you lot will call yourself the Rock, I will call you a pebble. This is what I'm saying, yeah? A pebble. Right? I do not.
Okay, hold on. I just found a separate room. But let me before I really got class in 2 minutes. But
yeah, because I'm kicking you off in 5 because class is important. Flaws your Spurs.
For sure.
No, go to.
I'm just saying. Do you really feel proud of your club though for being better than Tottenham? Is that what it is now? That's what I'm saying. You seem to have a lot of. I
do not feel proud of my club right now, but I refuse for anyone that supports Spurs to even talk shit to me. Yeah, if you haven't won anything, yeah, noticeable in the Premier League era, shut the fuck up. That's my stance. The reason why when Flawless talks, yeah, I only banter is because I respect heritage.
That's my difference. Yeah? You see, when a freaking Wigan fan talks to me or a freaking Notts County chats to me, yeah, I respect them because I know my club ain't shit. You clearly still don't have respect for small clubs like me, and that's fine. But I'm just reminding you that you haven't won a single trophy, a Premier League title in 20 years, and the FA Cup that Arteta won was the trophy that Unai Emery won. And another thing is, under the Cronkies, will be the new Tottenham. But yes, you can keep cooking because I actually am going to go across.
I will kick you off. Hey, big up, Spurs, big up, yeah. Go on, carry on.
Spurs,
carry on.
The reason
big
why
up
we'll never
Spurs.
be a
You know why,
Tottenham,
people? Before you carry on, to everyone who's in school, college, university, class is important. Go to school, people. Yeah, like genuinely, do your thing. Sorry,
no. Go school, yeah. Go school.
But big up to Spurs, though.
Yeah, big up Spurs, yeah. Hopefully when he graduates, yeah, he'll realize that he was a dumb motherfucker in school, yeah. He graduates, yeah, and he becomes smart enough to let Spurs go in it. It is what it is. It's what I'm saying, right? But look, yeah, it's not that I hate Spurs. Actually, I do hate Spurs, yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate Spurs because when they talk to me, I'm like, why are you talking to the big man for? Yeah, it's like, children, know your place. Shut the fuck up. Go to your bed. Man wants some nookie tonight. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. When Spurs fans talk, yeah, why am I taking man serious for? Why the fuck am I taking any Spurs fan seriously, right? They've won a fucking Carling Cup. I respect Leicester City, yeah. I respect Portsmouth, yeah. You man won the same thing as a relegated Birmingham, yeah, and you want to have chess for me. I respect those teams. You know what I'm saying? At least because them man know their place. It's like, know your place and shut the fuck up. This is what I'm saying. When big man talk, yeah, little man, sit down. You hear what I'm saying, yeah? And man wants to say about Arsenal, about where the spicy Spurs, yeah? Look, right, we haven't won the Premier League in 20 years, yeah? 2 decades. It is what it is. But in those 2 decades, Spurs has had better momentum in the Premier League, right? And they've celebrated the top 4 and we won 4 FA Cups, yeah, in that time. So shut the fuck up. When Spurs man talk, right, I have to laugh at them, yeah? When my man over there, that pussy, yeah, wants to fucking say, come on, you Spurs, yeah?
Yo, why you say fuck me for? Yo,
fuck him. Anyone that
that's
comes
the
to me
third time, you know.
Come on, you Spurs. This is what we won, yeah? When my fucking granddad was alive, yeah? Like, has no relevance to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like World War I and World War II. I don't care about it because it's before my time. You hear me? The world turns. The world moves on. When you have won something noticeable in the Premier League, yeah, you come and talk to man. You come and talk to man. You get what I'm saying? You can't tell me man's flying off to another country, yeah, while you're taking the bus to another fucking city. Don't come and talk to me about man's a traveller. You know what I'm saying? You travel from fucking boroughs. I go to countries. You know what I'm saying? So fuck you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Any Spurs fans that wants to come against me, yeah, I'm here. I was on my brothers. Flawless sent me the back signal. Do you know what I did? As black man come, yeah, we came true. You get what I'm saying? I'll let the Spurs man have his 5 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to teach the kids them. Because beatings doesn't help. We're in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Man will see the light. Man will see the light. When he realized, yeah, that he cannot support his team anymore because he's hurting his mental state. Do you know what man's going to do? Man's going to come over to the red side like Sol Campbell. I'm waiting, brother. We always like good brothers and good smart brothers like yourself. You know what I'm saying, brother? Good smart brothers like yourself. Yeah? So anyone comes here, yeah, bring your smoke, yeah? Because I am
talk your ish,
man,
bring your smoke edition.
Fucking blanks, you know what I'm saying? Man, go, you see man like Tony, man like Tony will come with his little PP shooters, yeah? I'm coming with grenade launchers to Ras Clark, yeah? Don't come at me, yeah? Do not come at me and come at me with bullshit. Just remember, Spurs fans, I was at your fucking club when Arsenal picked up that fucking gold trophy. We were celebrating lifting the trophy, yeah? You were celebrating the draw. So fuck all y'all. And Flawless, fuck your side, bitch, yeah? Anyone that wants it, come and get it. Big up. Yo, man, them, people's them. Go back to the Mud Brothers, yeah?
Yeah, go back to Mud Brothers, yeah? Blessings.
You know what I'm saying?
Love every time,
peace.
Blessings. And what a way to start, people. What a way to start. Talk your ish. Bring the smoke edition. That's what that was. So that stemmed from playback. Don T was on the stage Spurs. The reason why when I say Spurs, well, don't get confused. That's what we call him because that's his username. Spurs was in the chat and he was like, "All right, call in," because them two. I don't know where that came from, but you see how it was respectful and everything like that. So big up Duncy. Obviously, that's my brother. Big up Spurs as well. But the rules still apply. I can see that you lot are stacked on the phone line as well. But if I cut people off during the call, I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to get to all the callers I can. So I give you like 5 to 10 minutes. And yes, for Pell saying, "Oh, he's the Spurs fan from playback." Yes, Pels, he is 110%. But you lot loved it. Just Ray saying epic start. You already know, man. People love it. This is sensational. Flawless is giving the people what they want. Sensational facts, man. Don't say that I don't know content. But all right, we keeping the show on the road, people. We keeping the show on the road. Again, if you're a member of the channel, you will queue jump to the front of the queue. And if you're a first-time caller, you will also queue jump to the front of the queue. And that's a member at any level. Links underneath in the description. And like Kay said, join the playback. Get over to the plate. That's where that stemmed from. You know what I'm saying? That stems over from the playback. We'll be keeping it stepping. This member's in the building. You know, you see, seeing his team drop a 2-goal lead, you know what I'm saying, into my team. No, he's devastated about it. Hey, all I'm saying is, hey, Sean Dyche wouldn't have dropped a 2-goal lead. Man, like Daryl's in the building. Yes, Daryl, what are you saying? Gainesville, Florida.
Yo, fuck you.
What are you telling me?
Big up, Flawless. Big up,
Big up,
Flawless
man.
as always, man. You motherfucker. Every time I come on here, I always want to be like, yo, how is he going to introduce my ass? He's going to pull some bullshit.
You kick this off. You know what I'm saying? City, I'm alone to. Oh, I don't like Sean Dyche.
Yo,
Oh, what else was it? Sending me sauce.
only...
Hey, people, if you don't know, like Sociedad when they played Midtjylland in the first leg, bear in mind, Manchester United hadn't even drew them yet. Daryl sending me clips. Someone scored a banger from the edge of the area, and Daryl's like, "Oh, this is your fate. You better get it knocked out." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" During the first leg, you know, before we even drew the fucking, go on, you joke, man.
That was right before y'all even. It was like the first leg.
It was the first leg. Yeah, it was the first leg. It was the first set.
Kubo hit a banger. I'm at work. I'm like, oh shit! I said,
sending me, "This is your fate."
This is your fate.
Fucking joke thing,
like
you know.
Kubo got in with a banger.
Fucking joke, man. Fucking joke.
Oh,
man.
big up, chat. Big up, chat. I just got to say one thing.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans, congratulations. Fuck. Flawless.
League's
They're
over.
going to win the league, man.
Yeah,
They're
league's
going to
over.
win the fucking league. The league is done.
It's over with.
Doug, we're going to have Liverpool fans talk about how they won the league, man. This is the worst day of my life. I see you, Just Ray. Don't be smiling. Don't be smiling in the chat. I see you. Oh, my God, man. This is horrible. This is really bad. These dudes are going to walk away with the league. And the competition in this league this year has been shite. The fact that you lot ain't getting relegated. Oh, there you go. What's up, Just Ray?
Big up, Just Ray.
Well, man's got the shades.
Big up, Just Ray.
Oh,
I say, man, we just out here, man, on the scamming thing, man. They're doing the Ponzi. We trying to pull off the 2 biggest heists ever. That's what we on. We in 2 competitions. We try it.
Bro, that game. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not. The VAR thing. People will tell me about it, and I'm going to say this. I still think it was a pen.
Oh yeah, it's a Stonewall pen. Don't get me
misunderstood.
Stonewall penalty. There's no doubt about it. Penalty.
Somebody told me it was like, oh, he was doing too much. I'm like, he's getting pulled by 2 players. What do you think he's supposed to do? He's running towards the box and he's going for the ball. He's getting pulled down on both sides by Maguire and De Ligt twice. Well, what do you think is going to happen there? But you know what? I've always said, Flawless, do not allow the refs to be in a situation like that you rely on the referee to make the decision. Pickford. I've said
Pickford, man. I think he was wearing. I think he had a United shirt on underneath that, man.
Oh my God! He cost us the game against Liverpool, and he cost us again against Man United. That free kick. Where were you standing at, bro? Like the wall is in front of you. Why aren't you on the other side? And what did Bruno? By the way, first off, Bruno, I've never seen a dude take a free kick with 2 men and hit the wall.
Man, he had a 2-man wall, you know.
He hit the 2-man wall, for Christ's sake. The second time, he goes up to do it. I'm like, bro, there's 5 guys. Move over to your left-hand side, at least, to make sure you're somewhat in the middle so you can dive to the left, dive to the right. You have that section blocked off. If he shoots over to your right, you have the wall there. At least try to cover your back. Free kick banger. I'm just like, bro, this fucking guy. The fact that he's England's #1 keeper is shocking, bro. Like y'all have better players, and the fact that he is England's #1 keeper, T-Rex arm, this motherfucker's having his arms out, short arms, trying to go for the dive, and he's out there standing with his boots. It's insane, man. But overall, we put ourselves in a bad situation, and I mean, it's gonna be a good time because you know what? The light's still bright. Everton, the Spirits of the Blues, is still gonna be rocking. T-Rex.
Yeah, he's dreadful. He is dreadful goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's Jordan Pickford. This man is 6'1" with T-Rex arms.
He does have short arms for someone who's 6'1" still.
Oh my god. And he has this, and he's oh my god. But overall, this week of football, I'll just say this right now. Arsenal. Dotsie, man, I'm sorry, brother. You're gonna have to experience another year of shit because, bro, they put Marino at striker. I've never seen a team that signs a center back, have him play left back, sign a defensive midfielder, have him play right back, sign a defensive midfielder, have him play emergency striker, and spent over 800 million pounds in transfers over the last 5 years, and people aren't asking for this guy to get fired. Like, what drugs are half of the fan bases on?
Hopium.
You spent
That's what that
$800
drug is.
million. Hopium. Like, bro, he's worse than Wenger. At least Wenger's last 5 years, they've won stuff.
Yeah.
Worse than
and play better football.
and play better football. Is actually good to watch. And you'll actually have strikers score goals. You actually have a striker that plays in there. Bro, how do you spend? Here's another thing about Arsenal, right? SACKED got the injury in December, and they never planned on getting a dude on loan to replace him.
Nope.
What is this?
Nope.
You're missing a striker. You had Almirada. He was available. Didn't get him. You had, what's the dude for Brighton that's on loan at West Ham? Ferguson. You had Ferguson. He's available. Didn't take him. You could have had him on a short-term loan to have at least somebody that fills the position of striker. He didn't do it. It's just insane to me that you watch this club and the amount of money that they spent and what they're doing to, bro. There's the real ones, the real Arsenal fans. Big up to like Don C and them brothers, Lee, Northside, those guys who Kenny Ken, all those guys that got standards out there. Big up to y'all. They're keeping it up there, and it's just shocking to me. And it's just like half of these fan base are like, "Oh, don't blame Arteta. He didn't have his transfers. He spent 800 million.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Dante? We gonna be back here 24th of February 2026 having the exact same conversation.
Same exact thing.
Same conversation. And
We're
you're gonna
be
hear
back here.
oh, he spent 950 million. They didn't back him, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. But we gonna keep it. Let me get your predictions for your next two games before we carry on. We play Brentford away Wednesday. Yeah, scoreline prediction.
Yeah. Brentford away, I think we could do 2-1 against them. 2-1. For sure.
And then
I think away. So. We can get a goal. Wolves away, I think we should win 2-0.
Also, you predicted two away wins in a week. All right, Daryl.
2 away wins in a week.
Okay.
And yeah. And just real quick before I get out of here.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, sorry. Hold that, Daryl. We're winning. Shut up, Doug. I gave y'all props. Leave me alone.
I ain't giving them no props till they win it. That's when I congratulate them. When they win it, which they will, that's when I'll be like, hey, you know what? Congratulations. You lot did the red tete. Until then, fuck them.
Two quick things before I get out of here.
Of course.
Two quick things. One, you men are moving like cutting meal budgets, apparently.
That's what I did see as well. But hey, back Ineos, man. Ineos to the answer. I've never known the club to be taken over and money's gone down. Like, they haven't put no money. I thought you lot had bread. Why are you not putting money into the football club?
I'm assuming, this is my thing. Don't they only own 10% of the club?
No, it's 26% or something like that. Something like that.
I'm sorry. How in the world a minority owner is making moves like that?
Because you know what it is. They deal with the footballing side of it. That's why they're on the footballing side of things, whereas the Glazers are everything else. That's why.
Dude, that's just wild to me, man. And it's just like I'm just thinking to myself, Everton last week, our owners were like, "Yeah, we're gonna hook up our employees even more benefits for Christmas." They gave them freaking what was it like $400 pound checks for Christmas bonuses.
Shit, I need to start working out that Goodison.
Yeah, you'll come to Everton.
I might have to get to a Goodison Park for a couple months to get that bread and then leaving us in. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The generous owners in that. All right, I'm sure I know.
Yo, we're giving you $400, baby. Y'all want to come and work on their Christmas? Come on down, boy. We'll hook you up. That's what we're doing. We have the program, the Everton in the community that do so much charitable organization in Liverpool. You know what I mean? Well, of course, obviously, with the Red Shites, we also have like a program against like anti-violence and like night violence and stuff like that. That's a big thing in the UK and stuff. And I'm looking at myself. I'm like, our club might be a little, but like at least we're still doing something within the community, and we're still trying to make it as a good community environment. Man United, yeah, we're gonna cut your fruit. What? So man can't even eat a banana? No free banana.
No, I think they're giving out. I think they're cutting the hot meal. I've seen something. I think they're cutting the hot meals, and now it's fruit that they're getting or something like that. I don't know. And there's budget cuts and people are losing jobs as well. I'm not sure how many or what exactly the jobs are, but even despite that, I care about on the pitch stuff and any are just
budget cuts. How about you win? Yes. How about winning? And that'll help your budget. If you win stuff, you get more money.
Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? That going higher, who would have thought? Hey, just saying that investing in the squad more would have helped us maybe move more of the table where you get more prize money depending on where you finish. And we're still in 2 cup competitions, which helps us get money. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought about that? Like, it just blows my mind. I'm just like, win. That's how you make this up. Make some money. Bro, that's wild to me, man. They're doing all this crap for y'all. These are local mates too, right? These are the people that are like from the area.
That's what they say. They say, Ratcliffe is, he is Manchester. Yeah, I think he's
from Manchester. Right.
It is.
Dude,
but Daryl, gotta let you go, my guy. I gotta get through the rest of these callers. There's so many.
Real quick, one more thing. One more thing. So I'm gonna do the live stream about 8:30, the news report. I'm gonna talk about Abdullah situation. I don't know if you heard about that. The coach threw him under the bus after the.
After he missed the penalty, and that's on you. Make sure when you leave, drop your link in your name. Yep. Tell him the name of your channel.
It's just my name, Daryl Williams. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna talk about the Lyft driver, the Lyft passenger that tried to sue because she was too fat. We have more evidence that gets her. Check it out. All right, I'm out, guys. I
didn't know about that. 8:30 p.m. What your time? Which is what UK? Is that 12:30? Yeah, double check UK.
1:30 UK time.
Okay, are you on Eastern
time?
Yeah,
it's 1:30. Yeah, I'm East Coast.
So 1:30 a.m. UK time. That today, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 a.m.
8:30 East Coast. We're gonna do the news report. We're gonna talk about Abdul Lukwin, the fat driver waiting passenger updates onto that one, and any other soccer related sports. I like to throw in like a funny news story to
love that.
So check it out, and if you guys enjoy it, hit the subscribe, dog.
Hey, Daryl, big up, every single time, man. Blessings. Big up to Daryl. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's gonna drop the link in the chat. Like I said, if I rush you off, I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to get to all the callers I can, in particular members and new callers as well. Let's bring in Brandon into the building. True Gunners TV. Brandon, what are you saying, man? Talk to us, man.
Why are you getting on at Ineos? They're looking out for player welfare, with all these meal cuts and that.
Same way Arteta is doing what he can for Arsenal, man. He wants the best, project.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Not the same. I mean, I look at it and I think player welfare is important, especially Luke Shaw. He could do with losing some weight. Do you know what I mean? And Onana as well.
You ain't seen him? He's been injured, I think. I can't remember the last time we seen him. I'm not going to lie. JB, Deli said, I can't remember the last time he played 2 games in a row. Legit. If someone in the chat can let me know. I don't remember. We'll go on, carry on.
But yeah, no. Arsenal. Come on, flawless. Ask me something. Anything.
Hey, should Mikel Arteta, like, obviously, you think Mikel Arteta should be sacked now, end of the season. I hear all that. But let me ask you, if you not finish second or third this season, do you think your board sacks him?
No, of course not.
So you reckon they keep it? So what do you think? So this is my follow-up question. What do you think it will take for him to get sacked?
Arsenal to fall out of the top 4.
I don't see that happening anytime soon. I think you're good enough to finish top 4. Yeah. I think you're out. Yeah, positive. Bear in mind, I go one further. It could be top 5 Champions League.
Okay.
England could get 5 spots. Go on.
Let me tell you something now, all right? We've got Forest on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
If we lose to Forest on Wednesday, they're 3 points behind us.
Absolutely.
If City beat Spurs on Wednesday as well, they're 6 points behind us.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the gap between 5th place and 8th place, it's very tight.
Absolutely. It's close.
And the thing is we've got 11 games remaining. And if you look at the way that we've been playing, without, Havertz, Martinelli, Saka, without the front 3, that everybody talks about, it's not been good, bro. We needed 2 late goals to beat Leicester. And, well, just look at the way that we performed against West Ham. And that's like two of the worst teams in the league. We've still got to play Forest. We've still got to go to Old Trafford and play you guys. Now, it doesn't matter how shit you are. You always give us a game, especially at Old Trafford. We've got to play Chelsea,
Newcastle, Brentford.
Liverpool, Anfield. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
There's some tough fixtures in there
Very
for
much
Arsenal.
so.
And I'm looking at it, and in all honesty, and this is being honest as well, bro, I can't see us winning any more than maybe 4 of our remaining 11 fixtures.
I'm looking at it, but here's the thing: so these are real remaining fixtures, right? Obviously, Forest away, United away, Chelsea at home, Fulham at home, Everton away, Brentford at home, Ipswich away, Palace at home, Bournemouth at home, Liverpool away, Newcastle at home, Southampton away. I think you'll win more than 4 games, and the thing that is in your favor because of the little bit of the gap you have over some teams, the teams around you are inconsistent too. Outside of Liverpool, the teams in and around you, so like Newcastle, for instance, Bournemouth, Forest, I think have lost 3 out of their last 4 as well. Chelsea, we all know about that. That's why I think you will. Trust me, I want you to be right, but I don't see you dropping out of the top 4. I think worst case scenario for you lot is 4th, and you'll be in the Champions League. And like I said, it could. I believe it. Someone in the chat, let me know. I heard it could be more than 5. Is it potentially more than 5 Premier League sides because of the coefficient, or is that dependent on United or Spurs winning the Europa League? But I know it could be 5
for Champions League.
For Champions League. Yeah. How it works.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, because because of the coefficients, it could be 5. And then if United or Spurs win the Europa League, they'll also go into the Champions League as well. So it could be 6 English teams in there.
I think this is the biggest problem, you see.
It's just 5. All right, I stand corrected. Bless up you lot. It could just be 6 in there. But go on.
Even if it's just 5, right? This is the biggest issue. A lot of the owners of football clubs these days, all they're bothered about is Champions League football.
Absolutely.
It's like I've realised now what the process was. This 5-year project of Mikel Arteta. It was never to get Arsenal to win trophies. It was to get Arsenal back in Champions League consistently again. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You look at FSG with Liverpool. They didn't really show any ambition in the transfer window to go and win a league title. They just happened to stumble upon the fact that everybody else in the league has been shit. Mo Salah's had a season of his life, and they've got, they've hired a pretty decent head coach, in Arne Slot. You look at other teams like Manchester United, who are, supposed to be the biggest club in the country, and the way that they're acting at the moment. You look at Tottenham, Chelsea even. The only one who's been really serious about anything to do with winning or anything to do with, spending to try and progress their team any further is Man City. And they've had a massive fall off this season, but they still went out and spent £200 million in January, which is unprecedented apparently because January transfer window is so difficult to deal with. But Man City dealt with it okay. They're not there yet, but they look like the only serious football club in this league. Right. Now, when you've got 5 potential teams from the Premier League that could qualify for Champions League. What incentive does it give these owners when all they're bothered about is Champions League to actually spend more money to win trophies? Do you know what I mean? So I think personally that the Champions League should go back to how it originally was in the first place, which was the champions of the league go into the Champions League.
Yeah, but you know why they ain't gonna do that? Money.
Of course,
that's why they won't do that. Yeah. They know that because if they eliminate 3 English teams, 3 Italian teams, 3 Spanish teams, etc., then you don't get the ties that we have if it's just the winners of the league. I hear it all. But that being said, you lot drew PSV. Confident going into that tie? Not confident? Talk to us.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Again, the way that we've been playing, bro. Like, just go back to the weekend and look at West Ham, 16th. Yeah. Graham Potter's gone in there. You expect a bit of a manager bounce. They won 1 game until they beat us at the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not fantastic. They're not great. We're at home as well, and we expect to beat them, even with a depleted side, as people like to put it. But really and truly, this depleted side, as people put it, right, had our entire defence that we normally have, our goalkeeper that we normally have, our midfield that we normally have, all available. And the only positions where we didn't have players available, although, you know, Ethan Wanyeri's been one of our standout performers since he's come into the team.
Facts.
And then Trossard, you know, that's one that, you know, people say, oh, we didn't have our front 3. Well, Trossard and Martinelli have always rotated. So it's not like Martinelli's been a big miss or anything like that. The only ones that we've really been missing is Saka and Havertz. That's the only 2 players that this team that played West Ham missed. And look at how pathetic it was, bro. Like,
it was a poor performance. I only
2
watched
shots on target all game.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what I mean?
It was bad.
We're playing a man like Mikel Merino, who's a defensive midfielder up front, who hasn't played there since he was 8 years old. He said that in his interview after Leicester. Hasn't played there since he was 8 years old. We've got a striker sat on the bench from the youth academy who hasn't played first team football for Arsenal before, granted. But when you look at what we've produced out of the academy so far this season, Lewis Skelly and Wanyeri, since they've come into the team, they've been our best players.
Yeah, they have been.
What does that say about the rest of the squad, bro?
Thanks.
You know, and just lastly, on one other player I want to pick up on, Martin Odegaard.
He's receiving a hell of a lot of criticism.
He represents everything that's going on at this football club right now. You know, when you need somebody in the big moments, or, you know, when you need somebody to drag you through something, you always look at the captain. Always. You know, and what's the captain doing? He's running away from, you know, the ball. He's hiding. You know, he's not taking free kicks from dangerous positions in the last minute of the game. He's giving it to Sterling. You know, he had another free kick that he could have put in the box. He played a square pass to Saliba. It ended up back at David Raya. Oh, what the fuck's this guy doing? And he's on 240 a week, flawless. People don't really. I think people have got to start to wake up to this now, right? Because people say when Wenger left, he left us in a mess. We had a lot of players that were underperforming, that were on higher wages. You know, your Mesut Ozils, for example, $350 a week he was on, right? Look at Arsenal's wage structure now. We've got Gabby Jesus on 240 a week. Kai Havertz is on 280 a week. Odegaard's on 240 a week. You know, there's only, I think, 3 players in the entirety of Arsenal's first team as in the 22-man squad that we started with this season, that are on less than 100 grand a week. The rest of them are on 100 bags plus.
Yeah, your wage bill is crazy. I can't lie.
What kind of a mess have we been like Zinchenko, right? Arsenal are going to look to try and move him on in the summer. Who's paying him 150 a week, flawless? That's what we're paying him. If Arsenal want to get rid of Martinelli, which I would personally, because I just don't think he suits the style or anything like that, he's on 185 a week. Who's paying him that? We're in a mess, a massive mess. And I'm not surprised. The hierarchy have allowed this to happen. The owners have allowed this to happen. The manager is a coward. The players, a lot of them are cowards as well. And why should I go into PSV with any confidence over 2 legs at all? Can't even beat West Ham, bro. And let's be real, if we get past PSV...
I was just about to make this point. It's one of the Madrid clubs.
We're cooked anyway. Do you know what I mean? If we end up with Real Madrid, that'll probably be Papa Perez putting his arm around Saliba and Gabriel and saying, come to the Bernabeu, boys. Because it's going to happen eventually. We are going to start to lose our best players, just like we did with Fabregas, just like we did with Van Persie, just like we did with TT when he left to win the Champions League with Barcelona. Yeah, this has consistently happened at Arsenal ever since we moved to the Emirates. And what's the one common denominator, Flawless? The Cronkies have been in charge, whether they've had full ownership or part ownership. They have been here. They have overseen all of this. But the thing is people are so stuck in their ways and stuck in their, oh, I've got to be right. The backing that this manager receives from the fan base is just unbelievable to me. They're all making excuses still. Every time Arsenal win, it's the manager. He's fantastic. He's great. Every time Arsenal lose, it's the board, it's the players, it's the hierarchy. I think people need to come together now and agree that whether that be the manager, whether that be the players, whether that be the board or the owners, something has to change at Arsenal if we want to be serious about winning major honours. Because right now, we was just listening to Don C and that Tottenham fan. The only thing that I would agree with the Tottenham fan is we're becoming the Red Spurs. It's okay now. It's acceptable for our manager to go 5 years without winning a single trophy after spending £750 million. But we're going to give him excuse after excuse after excuse. Ridiculous. And that's where I'm going to end it, bro.
All right, man. On that note, on that bombshell, bless up, man. Actually, before you do go, though, Brandon, always good chopping up with you as well. Scoreline prediction for that Nottingham Forest game.
Look, Forest have lost, the last 2 on the bounce?
Yeah, 2 away from home. Yeah,
and I think 2 of them have been away from home.
Yeah, the last 3 out of the last 4. So they lost to Newcastle, obviously, on the weekend, lost to Fulham, lost to battered Brighton at home 7-0, lost to Forest. So they've lost 3 out of their last 4.
Yeah, so and I think
away from home.
Was Brighton their last home game as well?
Yeah, they beat. Yeah, that's their last home game, the 7-0.
Yeah, see, Forest at home this season, they've been pretty damn good, and that's why they're up there. And I just don't see where, the goals are coming from for Arsenal. I really don't. I even knows the goal that we conceded against West Ham at the weekend was pathetic. We still have a very good defence. So I could see us shutting them out, but they'll set up in a way that's difficult for us. Everybody knows 2 banks of 4, hit Arsenal on the counter-attack. They've got dangerous players to hit us on the counter-attack as well, like Gibbs-White, Elanga, all them, man. Chris Wood up top as well. I just don't see us winning the game. I don't see us scoring again. And I could potentially see Forest nicking it. I think they'll do it 1-0, and that's horrible to say, really.
First, man. Forest 1-0. First, hey, Brandon, always good chopping up with you, my guy. Blessings, yeah. Big up every single time, man. Big up. Shout out to Brandon, man. Always good chopping up with Brandon. We're going to keep it running. See that? We started off with some class. We had Spurs, who was here, Spurs fan. Don C.I. is club ain't class, but he's a class individual. Brandon, class individual. Daryl, absolute crook. And from one crook in Gainesville, Florida, we go into a smiling crook in India. Sai, you there? Yeah, he is. Look at him smiling away. What are you saying, Sai?
Absolutely shameless policy. Or absolutely shameless, man. See, first of all, hit the like button, people. Subscribe to Flawless. Subscribe to SACKED TV. Road to 15K. He's on lesser savers. He has to more. Rose to 15k. And if you want unfiltered, a class shot, come to playback. See, this is only 85% of the sarcasm city you are seeing. If you want 100%, come to playback. You can enjoy it. Absolutely brilliant there. You can see more crooks and you can see more shameless people like Flawless there, and you can have absolute blast. Okay, now we're coming back to Flawless. You are absolutely first of all, you are 15th. Fuck your team and fuck US.
No, sorry. Can you turn down your volume? The saying in the chat. Can you turn down your volume? You got a microphone?
Yeah, 1 minute.
I just turned on my volume. Yeah. Decide just in here loud as shit. You know what I'm saying? But big upside. I just turned down my volume, but since you lot said it in the chat. But go on.
Can you hear me right? Can you? He's fine right now.
We can hear you clear. It's just loud. Any way to turn down your volume?
It's fine now.
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, I'm just saying. What mic are you using?
Okay.
Are you got the earphones?
No. I will. Yes, I will connect the earpods. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute.
No stress, Simon. No stress. Aside disconnecting, run up. Look at that picture, yo. That is hilarious. Yo. That's Don Robbie? What's he holding there? What is that? I'm gonna ask him when he comes back. But run up the likes. Just under 50 of you lot in the building. We're only at 38 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes. Like check 1212. Hit the subscribe button as well. Link to call in is in the pinned comment. I'm gonna do my best to get to all the callers. Of course, if you're a member, I will definitely get to your call. Same way, if you're a first-time caller, I will get to your call. I want to hear from everybody. Look, already in the short amount of time, we've been all over the globe, people. You know what I'm saying? You got Dunsey, who's in London. You got Spurs, I believe he's on the East Coast. You've got Daryl, who's also on the East Coast in Gainesville, Florida. You got this joke man here, who's in India. You got Brandon, who's also in London. We go all across the globe here at Sarcasm City. Yes, sir. What are you saying?
Is it fine, Flawless now?
Yeah. That's better. That's better.
Yeah, that is Don Robbie holding Liverpool champions 24-25. It has to be there. Yeah. See, now coming back to your team is shit. Scam Chester United. Hedy said right. Scam Chester United. You can hold that result. You are getting that. And see, Flawless. Why are you saying that you sacked Eric Ten Hag? It is a big mistake, man. I'm really disappointed till now. It is a very, very big mistake. And you want sack MIKEL ARTETA. That is also a very big mistake. You don't have to do that. You put title that does Arsenal have to sack ARTETA. What is this title, man?
It's a question.
You have to. No. What you have to question was, does MIKEL ARTETA deserve another 5 year of contract? That is after the big question. Not MIKEL ARTETA has to be sacked. That is not have to be question. He has to be here. That MIKEL ARTETA deserve another 5 years of contract. He is super duper MIKEL. He has to be here. Why are you Flawless? We have to enjoy it, right? We have to see MIKEL ARTETA as Arsenal manager. We have to see. They have to believe, as Don Robbie say, believe. They have to believe.
I'm with you. We don't agree on a lot. I'm Arteta. Don't get that misunderstood. Carry on as you were.
Yeah, you are a crook. You don't agree with me, but I'm saying that this question was not right. Sack ARTETA has not happened. It is haram. It can't happen. Okay, it can't happen. That is the one point. Right? And coming back to the Arsenal fans, stop calculations. Burn your calculations. Burn your calculators. It's done. Okay, accept it. No problem with it. Accept it. Yes, Liverpool will be champions. See, Flawless, he accepted it. He is the first person to tell. Arsenal are not winning the trophy in MIKEL ARTETA. It is not a prediction. It is a spoiler. Flawless said that it is 100% true.
Yes,
100% true. It is not a spoiler. It is a prediction. Sorry, it is not a prediction. It is a spoiler.
Facts.
Arteta is a Brendan Rodgers man. Arteta is a Brendan Rodgers. We have to get to another level to win the league. And one more thing, after City's game, I have seen meltdowns in Twitter, man. From United fans, basically United fans, Arsenal fans, are saying that, shit, man, this league is so easy. Liverpool are winning in a canter. There is no team. All teams are shit. That's why Liverpool are winning. Shut the fuck up. Okay? one thing, as Doncy and all this say that shut the fuck up, okay? What you have to know was Liverpool on course to winning 97 points. Okay, 97. We are capable of winning 90. We are capable of putting off 97 points. Liverpool have got 11 games, 33 points, 64 plus 33, 97. We will not win all the games, but we are on course to do 90 plus points above season. Big up Bajan, man. Big up Bajan, man. Big up Bajan, man. We are on course to do 90 plus points. City we have done 2 times, and Arsenal never done 90 points. If you want to win the title, cross 90 points and you deserve it. See, we are not a fault. Arsenal dropped, City dropped. All Arsenal fans are saying City is the greatest side. If City drop a bit, we will win the league. We are the best team in the land. We are the best team in the world. We got all the players covered. Super duper MIKEL will do. He is the greatest manager of the Pep Guardiola. We will deserve him. He's the second best manager in the league. Don't talk about us. After City, we are the best team. Where you at now? Crying in the home and bed, thinking Liverpool gonna win the game. No problem. It will next year. Okay, shift to next year. As Patrick Vieira said, Netflix XC. Okay. No, sorry. Patrick Vieira said Netflix XC. Okay, it is Netflix XC. That is fine. And one more thing, I have to say, accept it. Hey, no problem. Accept it. Folex accepted it. See, you are Arsenal. You are not rivals for us. You are absolutely not rival for us. United was rivals. Of course, they are 15. They are shit. We all know that they will be shit. That is fine. They are rivals for us. They don't. They want to forget it. And Said wants to go Kenya. No problem. My father is United fan. He is going somewhere else. He is not taught. He is literally called me 3 days back. He doesn't want to talk to me. Right now, he doesn't want to talk to me. I am fine with that. Because I will call my mom. I will call with my mom. I will call my mom. I will call my mom, ask him how is he, and I will send my money. That's it. Fine. Once I call him, I will give him. I see me and my father coming to football. We don't hold back. I love my football. He love his football. He is no better football than me. He watched so much football. He watched so many glory moments also. I never seen. I seen only one title, one Champions League, and I seen little bit of 2005. That's it. In videos, little bit of 2005. I never seen that. He's seen trebles. He's seen the greatest comebacks. Fergie did. It is so many moments. He's seen 2008 Ballon d'Ors. He celebrated it. When I am down, he is the first person to kick me. He is the first person to kick me. Absolute shit. Nothing I deserve it. No.
But go on, carry on.
No. Flawless. See, one thing, as a Liverpool fan, we deserve this, man. We have seen 30 years, 28 years of shit. We have seen 28 years of shit. You never gone that, Flawless. United never gone that. Arsenal are now going that. I will say one thing. Liverpool went so much shit, but we never finished below 9th or 10th. We always finish 8th, 7th, 9th. That's it. We will not finish like Man United in 15th or 16th. We not finished like that. We are not that team. But I have seen so much shit. Gerrard carried this team 10 years on his back. Once Gerrard got Mascherano, Xabi Alonso, Luis Suarez, he performed excellently. He doesn't have a backline. See, that backline won't start Bolton, Blackburn Rovers. We got some shit, absolute shit backline. Lucas Villa. That are the horrible years, man. See, before Klopp, we have seen some horrible years. Apart from 2014 and 15, we have seen some horrible years. And that's why I deserve it. And United, this time, you absolutely deserve it. I'm literally for us, I'm winning the league. I am fine. You seeing in 15th gives me more happiness. Literally, it gives me more happy because we are matching your 28th league result, and we are getting there is a chance to do a double. I think it won't happen, but if there is a chance to happen, and dumping on Arsenal, I easily level it. See, there are not my else. I don't care about them. There are not my last season also. I said to Downsy, next season also. I don't see Arsenal as my rivals. Yes, there are good teams. There are some players are there. You see, Arsenal fans asked to respect, right? I will respect some players. Saliba, excellent player. Gabriel, he's miles above this year. He's the best centre back for me. Between two, he's best centre back. Your captain, Martin Odegaard. He's not Martin Odegaard. Martin Heidegard. Okay, he's hiding. He's literally hiding. What happened to him? I don't know. He wants to play hide and seek. That's why he's hide and seek champion, I think. He wants to play hide and seek. He's hiding. This season showed that Saka is our most important player. When Saka also not there, Arsenal won't perform. That's it. And one more thing I want to say: all the Salah haters and all the haters. See, Flawless said so many times. Salah is a brilliant player.
Yeah.
Flawless, you watch so much football. You are watched Ronaldo. You watched so many greats in Premier League. Thierry Henry. You watched gigs that many times. What is the hardest job in the football?
Yeah, scoring goals.
Scoring goals is the hardest job, right? Scoring goals and creating chances is the hardest job in football. That is the two jobs. It is the hardest.
Yeah,
That is the two job. That is the two jobs. See, that is the two jobs where clubs pay more money for them. Clubs play money for 10, and clubs play money for strikers or wingers. Okay. See, Salah is giving you a striker numbers.
Absolutely.
Haaland got 50 goals. Okay. And he doesn't touch a ball for 8 straight 1/2. No problem. What he is doing? Putting the ball back in the net. And see, I will say one example. All the Salah haters, I will say one example. Last match against United, Doku absolutely cooked Trent. Absolutely sliced him like a pineapple. What he did? Nothing. There is nothing. He just gone them. Doku will do every right back. Suppose he not done much more, but yes, Trent is not a good defender. We all know that. He's excellent footballer. Don't mistaken. He's excellent footballer. He's not a good defender. That's it. He's done that. But coming back to Salah, he just got two brilliant movements. That's it. One straight from the corner.
Let me get your scoreline prediction for your next game, man.
I will just 1 minute. I will tell one point and we'll close it off. See, if you calling Salah is a stat pad, then Ronaldo is a stat pad. From last 10 years, see, don't talk about first Ronaldo. 2008, 2010 at Real Madrid, he's a brilliant. No, absolutely. See, now, after that, Ronaldo is a stat pad, that's it. He's scoring the goals, right? Ronaldo is a stat padder, right? Why is not Ronaldo is a stat padder? Why is Salah is a stat padder then? Tell me the difference, I will accept it. See, if you're telling the difference between Messi and Salah, I can understand. See, Messi is a creative, he is dribbling, and Hazard also I will accept it. See, Hazard in prime Hazard, I will take him. Prime Hazard is a wonderful to watch. He's one of the best players with the ball to dribble past and score goals. Don't tell me Salah is a stat padder. No, don't tell me that. See,
that's just people hating, but I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, fine.
I need a scoreline prediction for the game now. Liverpool.
Newcastle, only Newcastle, right?
Yeah, just Newcastle. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Newcastle game will be Newcastle leaking goals. I will say 3-1. I won't say. Okay, I will stick to 3-1. And one more thing, we will qualify into Champions League semi-final. That is my prediction. it will happen.
I think you'll get there too. All right, blessing side.
And see, one more thing: if Real Madrid comes, we will qualify.
Okay, all right, bless. We will be there, man. Second legs at the Bernabeu as well. Sorry, I had to cut off side there. I'm trying to do. I'm doing my best to get to all these callers as well. So big up everyone for their patience. But I'm also giving everyone their chance to get shit off their chest. But we heard it there, side that if they get Real Madrid, they're going through. Bear in mind the second leg, I believe, if someone correct me if I'm wrong, is at the Bernabeu. But we keeping it stepping. We're going back to the States. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal fan in the build, but Arsenal fan with class. I'm saying, you see what I'm talking about? Like, no, not these crooks like Nancy, you know what I'm saying, and Sai and Daryl. My G Rizzy is in the cut. Yes, Rizzy, what are you telling me, man? You on mute, my guy? You on mute? Yo, you on mute, fam? Rizzy, it's on mute. Yeah. There you go.
All right, big up, Flawless. Big up the chat.
Every time.
Yeah. It's been a long weekend, bro. It's been a very disappointing weekend. I've seen it coming, but you know what? It's the hopes that kills you. That's what they say. It's the fucking hope. If you can't have hope watching football, you don't need to be watching this game. This you know, that's why fans be saying next season, Netflix FC, you know, next season FC. Because this, I told you the last time we spoke, man, no pressure FC. As soon as something is on the line and the pressure is on, the pressure wasn't even really on, bro. It was West Ham at home, bro. There was pressure, but the pressure wasn't really on. It wasn't to the max. It was a must-win game, and you couldn't beat those guys, bro.
Yeah, it's like
we had fucking Wan-Bissaka looking like prime Danny Carvajal running down the wings, roasting fucking Calafiori. MIKEL ARTETA and his dumb decisions, bro. Like Skelly, bro, he's a good player, bro, but he's gonna have to learn from these stuff, you know. It is his breakthrough season. He just has to learn, like, from this, and don't try to make this be a thing right now with these cards, because like he took the player down, and I think it has a little bit to do on Raya. Why
was Raya there?
Before the old game, he was playing like that.
Looking like a center back.
Game started, bro.
From
the game started, bro wanted to be in midfield. I'm like, bro, go in the fucking goal. Go back in the goal, bro. And then that happened. Because I knew, like, bro, I knew something was going to happen. Either he was going to get lobbed doing that shit, even though it didn't happen, or some shit happened that went down and the Lewis Kelly thing happened, bro. It's crazy, bro. This manager, he has to go, bro. He has to go, and some pundits, and this is why this club is keeps going in the merry-go-round. Some fans is on this side, some fans is on that side. People get triggered when people come on platforms and talk about, oh, Arteta out, bruh. I don't have to say Arteta out.
Yeah,
I can say Arteta go, Arteta leave, Arteta lift Bumbleclad up. I don't have to say. There's other words to say, bro. It's crazy, bro. He has to get. I don't even want him to spend another money, because they came out and talk about their net spent, what they have made and what they have made profits on, and yet still he didn't bought one single player. It's like why you telling us this? Why are you telling us this? It's just like you want to piss the fan base off even more, bro. Like,
so I'll touch with what's going on. It's outrageous talking about net spent. That is outrageous.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like
outrageous.
The January came and went. What did they do? Tell us about Zubimendi. I don't even know if we're gonna get fucking Zubimendi.
Yeah. 2
days before the transfer window closing, putting out a bid for Watkins. You never wanted Watkins. You're just trying to save face, bro. Yeah. I've seen this script before. Like, They're treating us like they're some bad bitch.
I hear you.
They're treating
It's
the fans
outrageous.
like Sims, and they're the bad bitch.
They do. That's exactly what they do.
I ain't buying shit. I ain't buying nothing. I ain't buying no merch. Watching this. Watching this, bro. And for that Spurs fan that call, I have to touch on that.
Talk about Spurs going.
Bro, go to Jamaica, bro. There's no Spurs fans there. I grew up all my life watching the Premier League. There's no Spurs fans.
That's one thing I say, actually. I've never met a Jamaican Spurs fan, you know. That's never happened.
You met Arsenal,
yes,
Chelsea,
yes,
Man U,
yes,
and City now, but those are the bandwagonists.
Yes.
But
I've never met City one either, but yeah, the ones you mentioned, yeah, I've never met a Spurs. I've never met a Spurs. Yeah.
Those deluded Spurs fan in America, I don't know who got them to support Spurs. I don't know. It's probably their great grand uncle or
like that. Hey, tell anyone who's watching, if you're a Jamaican Spurs fan, I genuinely want to hear from you. Please call in. If you are a Jamaican Spurs fan, please call in. Genuinely want to know.
He must be from fucking what's the North 3 Points Lane? Somewhere in Tottenham. He must have relatives from somewhere in fucking Tottenham. He can't be grown in Jamaican support Spurs, bro.
Wherever he is, whether you are born in Jamaica or not, I want to hear from you. If you are Jamaican and support Spurs,
bro, like,
please call in. Please, I genuinely want to hear from you. Please, I want to know what you think about supporting Spurs. But go on.
I don't want to go back and forth with no Tottenham fan about we know we have to focus on ourselves. We're trying to focus on ourselves. Focus on yourself, bro. Your manager say, he wins a trophy in his second season. Go and win that. And then you come talk to us. Go win that and come talk to us. I can understand taking banter from like the other teams in the Big Six and teams outside the Big Six. I'm realizing something this season. They're coming for Arsenal like real hard. Pause. Like, man that has no business beefing with us, bro. Know your place. Just know your place. You have no business beefing with us, bruh. And I realize Chelsea lost this weekend, but most people ain't talking about that. It's going under the radar a little bit. But I'm going to have to talk about it. Those men can hold that. They can fucking hold that. Fucking Marcus Rashford.
He played well.
Yeah.
He played well. He did. He played well. He did.
I don't know what's going on at your club, my G, but every player leaves. I don't know if it's the Man U pressure or what, or they juju on the club or what.
Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head.
It's the pressure or something, because everybody leaves is balling out, doing their thing. I don't know what's going on, bro. But I'm glad to see, I like to see players like regain their confidence and, go and do better elsewhere, dog. Because at the end of the day, that's what the sports is about, That's what the sports is about, man. Man, it's crazy, bro. Because I told you, bro, I'm on some WWE settings right now. That's the next thing I can get some joy from this right now. Road to WrestleMania right now, bro.
Yeah, first.
Bro, this is crazy, bro, because what are we going to do in the Champions League?
Speaking of that, PSV, actually, because this is the first time we've spoken since the draw. PSV, confident getting past them, not confident getting past them. Where do you stand?
I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. I hope we win. My prediction for that game is a comeback 1-0 because I don't know who's going to score. Waneri is starting to cramp up.
With Ranieri, you got a shot. I think as bad as Odegaard's been, he still has talent. With Ranieri, Odegaard, you haven't scored from set pieces in a minute, but you still are a threat from set pieces. From what I've been told, PSV are not the greatest. I haven't watched them this season, but from what people have told me, anyone in the chat, I know you lot, some people here I would have watched them in not only in the Champions League, but watched them in their league as well. But I don't think they're too great as a team overall. But I could be wrong. Go on, carry on.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see how Odegaard I only saw him score like 1 free kick since he's been here. One free kick I can remember that guy scoring, and you got a free kick the other day and give it to fucking Sterling. Bro, you're the captain, my G. Take responsibility, bro. Take more responsibility in the game. Like, I saw Waneri covering more ground on the pitch. He's on the left wing. He's in the middle. He's on the right, and you're just hugging that right mid position.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's other places. If he's not there, he's going deep for the ball. He's trying to go take the ball off it. Yeah, that's all good and everything. But where are you when we need you in the box? Like, when you should be taking shots, you're not taking shots. When you should be passing, you're shooting, bro. I don't know what's happened with this guy decision making, bro. He needs to have pressure on him. Like, he needs to see a quality midfielder comes in and show him how it done. And I think Waneri came in and kind of showed him up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he started to take shots again, because Waneri is doing that and he's seeing what the kid is doing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, our whole front three is down. Arteta has neglected the attack another season, and this is where we at. Anybody could have seen this. Anybody could have seen this. And
you say you called this from early. You never believed.
Bro, I can remember from the earlier times I just came on your channel. One of the main things I was banging on about was Saka. Like, bro, get back up for Saka. Get back up for Saka. I need you to get a backup for Saka. Like, you're gonna come out and go, if you're gonna be a top player, you gotta can be able to play amount of games, this X amount of game for the season, bro. The guy's not an android, bro. You gotta rotate these players, bro. You gotta take care of these players as they're gonna be running the ground. Even Timber shouldn't be playing this much game. Guys just back off of a fucking long season injury.
Yeah, it was ACL. He did his ACL. Wasn't it early last season?
And we have to be dependent on this guy, bro. No. Like, you have more defenders than attackers. Oh, you're gonna win. Oh, you're gonna score goals like that.
It's hella centre backs. Yeah, you right.
Hella centre backs.
Yeah.
And you're not even playing the centre backs where they should be played. You're not playing them where they should be played. The thing you did in the game the other day too, that even pissed me off even more. What many fans have been crying out for: put Zinchenko in the midfield.
Yeah.
When Odegaard got injured the first time last season, like around October, November, he got injured. You could have started playing Zinchenko there, bro. With Waneri. Who knows? They might have clicked into form. Who knows what would have happened? But now you're just throwing him in there because you have no option. See Mikel Merino up front. It's a fucking joke, man. The other day I'm calling this guy fucking Mr. Bean, bro. Johnny English. Fucking guy. He's the guy that fell asleep with the key to pull the locker to grab the money. And somebody just come and grab the shit. That's what Arteta's been doing. Bottling this shit season in, season out, bro.
Yeah.
This fucking Johnny English looking motherfucker. Yeah.
Facts. Hey, let me get a scoreline prediction for your game. Obviously, you travel away to Nottingham Forest Wednesday.
1-0, bro.
1-0 last
1-0. Because I think our backline is solid.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to come back a goal. That's what I'm on. Like,
yeah, I actually agree. For some reason, something tells me that you lot get a result. I agree with you. Something tells me that you lot get a result. Maybe it's because, like you mentioned about the pressure, and now the pressure being quote unquote off because the title race is over, and everyone expects you lot to go there and get beat. Yeah,
they're seeing the headlines. The pressure is off. The title race is done.
Yeah, it's over.
They're going to go to Forest, and we do well away, better than what we do at home. I don't know what's wrong with these men, bro. I don't know if Odegaard, new kid, big up to him, though. I don't know if his new kid took his talents. Took some of his talents right now. He needs to go in the hyperbolic time chamber and come back, bro.
Facts. He needs that hyperbolic time chamber. But hey, Rizzy, always good chopping up with you. Blessings, yeah? Big up, my guy. Every single time. Blessings. Shout out to Rizzy, man, every single time. That's my honest, super honest as well. Yo, Rohan, you there? You there? All right, welcome. I've been in the chat before, member of the channel, constantly supports all the time. Always, like I say, hitting the like button. Subscribe. Like I say, I see him here every day. Shouts to Rohan in the building. What you say, Rohan?
Hey, Flawless, how are you?
I'm good. Getting some feedback from you. Echo from you. You got headphones already.
Oh, is that?
Or maybe click the echo cancellation on the StreamYard thing. There should be an option on the settings. If you go to settings and then audio and then put echo cancellation, it should work.
Is that better?
Whoa. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Miles better, man. Where you calling in from, Rohan? Obviously, I know you're United.
I can't hear you, though.
Oh, you can't hear me? Maybe he's clicked the audio. But you lot continue to run up the likes. Hit the like button, like check. We did hit 50 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Hit the notification bell.
I seem to have lost you.
Jump
there.
out, jump back in. Let me type it in. Jump out, jump back in. Let's see. Let me type that in. Jump back in. Yeah, I'll jump out, jump back in. Don't worry, Rohan, I'll wait. Links in the pinned comment as well. Like I say, I'm going to do my best to get to all the callers, especially if you're a member. Or new callers, I want to hear. But like I said, in particular, if you are Jamaican born and bred and a Spurs fan, I genuinely want to hear from you. Because I've never met a Jamaican Spurs fan in my life. So I genuinely do 110% hear what you got to say. Yo, what you saying, Rohan?
Hey, am I back?
Yeah. You're back. It's cool. Say what you're going to say.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, well, I did cancel the echo. I don't know.
It's cool.
Yeah, man, Flawless. What do you want me to say? Like, as far as Ineos goes, I think I've calmed down a little bit about what the transfer strategy might be for the summer. I don't know. I think you're pretty critical of Ineos, aren't you? And I was too, actually. I know we didn't bring in anyone in January except Dorgu. But I think, I don't know, you tell me if this could be true. This is what I think the strategy is. I think they are very nervous to overpay for anyone at this moment in time because of how terrible we've been in the last 10 years with transfers, and we've wasted and blown a lot of money on experienced players as well. Sometimes, people like Anthony, he wasn't that experienced, but he was reasonably experienced, and players like Lukaku and stuff like that. So I think they're going for profiles, and I think they're very much integrating some data into the strategy as well. So I don't know. I think we have to appreciate what Liverpool did. They focus a lot on their data-driven strategy. Like Salah is not getting they're not giving Salah the money that he wants, which is insane. So yeah, exactly. So this is what I think in the summer. I hope if we can get at least 4 players in, that fit Amarim's system. I think it's clear that this guy is going to be given one more season, like one more full season. I think this season it's a house on fire, right? And this guy is trying to put out fires, and he's not good at it right now. So I was very critical of Amarim, actually. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, I was like, man, I'm completely done with this guy because he's.
I remember you saying.
Yeah, I was like, this guy, he's not able to inspire. I can understand if you don't have your players, but you have to be able to instill some sort of a steel within the team. Make it difficult for the opposition. I was extremely pissed off with how we conceded some of our goals, like Southampton, Brighton, Crystal Palace even, I know Mateta and Mitoma, these guys, they're in form, but the lack of, I think he knows some of the problems in the team. I think the lack of athleticism and just game awareness. I think he knows it, and it's very evident in press conferences. He's able to identify the problems, but behind the scenes, he's struggling to work on certain things in training sessions. It looks like this is what it looks like in the limited time he's been here. I don't know what you make of it, but his persistence with players like Højlund and Dalot and even Bruno to some extent.
Exactly. You've not got the YouTube open as well.
I did close it. Yeah. Sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know if Højlund is the hill you want to die on. Is he worth putting all your stocks in? Even Dalot to some extent. He
Agreed.
It's insane how this guy has fallen. And this always happens to our club. This doesn't happen to Liverpool or this. It's insane how this only happens to us. As a player, you think the progression's gonna go a certain way, and it just doesn't go. And it happens to every guy. It's crazy. It's crazy how we can't get even one person to actually take off and be the star man on the team. Even Bruno. I used to defend Bruno a lot, and I was actually a big fan of Bruno when he came in. Oh my God, this guy! I don't know how he be. I don't know how he's just fallen off, and I know that he pops up in certain moments, but last 2 years he's been so inconsistent. And I know a lot of people actually called for Bruno's head, a season or two ago, and I was someone that was like, we got to persist with this guy because he has at least something. He has some quality, he has some passion, and that's something to get behind, right? And I don't know what you think. What do you think of the persistence with these guys?
Yeah, you mentioned it there. I just muted you so there was no echo and no feedback. Obviously, me and you have spoken about this when you're in the chat. That's my biggest issue with this manager, is the persistence of three of the players you mentioned. You mentioned Højlund, you mentioned Bruno, you mentioned Dalot. Why are these hills you want to die on? These are not players like, if you had signed these players, I'd understand it more. But it's like, right, I spent money. I need to try and get this right, etc., etc. These are not your guys. You can drop them in a heartbeat and nobody's going to say anything. We are 50. We were 13th when you got here. We're 15th now. These players were stinking up the gym way before you. They continue to stink up the gym whilst you're here. Drop them. And the thing is, I've seen him do it in the short amount of time he's here, which even infuriates me more. And you mentioned it already, things he said in press conferences. So we know, you know the problems, but then your actions don't back up what you were saying the problems are. I've heard you say, I'm paraphrasing, Maguire doesn't do good with space around him. Basically saying Maguire's better in a low block, but then you play him in a high line. I've heard you say Garnacho struggles playing in central areas as the 10, but then you play him persistently as the 10. I've heard you mention about the lack of physicality our team has, but then don't play tactics to then help cover up the physicality. And you should even switch your tactics and scrap that. Scrap that. How about play players that fit the profile? That's what I've been saying. Because youth players fit, because one thing youth players are, more often than not, is they are mobile. It's very rare you see a youth player and you go, you're not mobile. You lack energy. You lack athleticism. We get the odd one, yeah. But even when Collier's played, Collier is a profile, and Collier is not a world beater. He's not a fantastic talent, but he just does certain things. He's mobile enough. He's athletic enough, and he's technically good enough on the ball, and he has the right mentality as well, as you see. So when he's played, he's actually done all right. Even when Cheeto played in the 20 minutes, 30 minutes it was when he got on the pitch, however long it was, he did okay. Play him. Same way, wingbacks. We have wingbacks. That Montaro, I always forget his name, the Montaro kid we've got. Play him. He's left-footed as well. Technically seems decent on the ball. Athletic, I think he's 6 foot plus, can run up and down. Why not try him? He'll be better than Dalot. And that's where my issue lies. That's why any criticism in a manager, Ineos have already said fuck Ineos from the beginning. Never liked them, never will. That doesn't mean they don't do good things, but don't rate them whatsoever. And you mentioned about them not wanting to get it wrong in the transfer market. Get it right. Like Dorgu, for instance. I like the Dorgu signing. Wasn't expensive, wasn't big wages, low pressure signing. If Dorgu doesn't work out, it's 25 million. If he don't play well, no one's mentioning his price tag. It's just, all right, Dorgu's not working out. And even though he's been a positive, go and do that. That's why when people make out we are so far away and the transfer window was so tough to deal with, I completely disagree. Because there's teams without our resources who go and find players. Brighton had Basuma to Caicedo to Baliba, and we was watching the USG game, and I think it was Jez who told me this. They've already got Baliba's replacement lined up. I can't remember his name. Someone in the chat tell me. I think it's the number 27. But they already have Baliba's replacement lined up. Baliba's been here not even 2 full years. And Brighton, who have nowhere near our resources, have nowhere near our revenue, have already lined up the replacement for Baliba. And guess what? When they bring in this guy from USG, whenever Baliba's sold, which will happen because Baliba's quality, guarantee they'll have the replacement for him. And obviously, it doesn't always work. But to say that, when people say, oh, there's no value out there, nonsense. You're not trying to find a wife. That I'd hear it. If someone said, hey, there's no value in the market when it comes to finding a partner, trust me, I'm with you on that. That's extremely tough. Finding players, where players play all over the globe, every single continent, Manchester United can travel to and go and scout players. And you telling me we can't find 4 or 5 players who are not expensive? Like Dorgu, for example. Perfect example. Dorgu. Perfect example. Go and find me for him. Go sign 4 players for 25 million. That's 100 million spent. And if we sell like we sell, that's just replacing that. So let's say we are broke, even though we're not, and we have 50 million to spend. If we sell Rashford for 40, we sell Sancho for 25. Let's say we get 15 for Anthony. Let's say we get 15 for Malacio. Let's say we get 10, 15 million for Lindelof. That's over 100 mil there. So the 100 mil you've just brought in, you can then spend on players. And let's say we only have 50 million. And then so but people say
is the echo better now?
Nah, it's not the same.
Still the same. Okay.
And let me just clarify this before we carry on. Hey, Sai, finding the correct snow bunny ain't easy. That's not easy. The snow bunny market is awful. If you actually find a partner of quality and someone you genuinely want to be with, if you have high standards in that department, which you should, that's tough. That's tougher. Hey, if you give me one, find a partner for someone or find a striker that can play for Manchester United. I'm picking finding a striker for Manchester United. That is a much easier job for me. Someone could say, all right, you can do one of these 2 things. What's tougher? But that's just me. Sorry, go on. Carry on, Rohan.
You know what I'm worried about with transfers? We're not fishing in the same pond as the big clubs anymore. I don't think we can compete with them simply because we're not an attractive project. I don't know if you agree with me, but we are fishing in the same pond as the Brightons, the Forests, and whoever, Fulham and these guys. So unfortunately, even they are making a lot of money these days, and they're willing to spend that money. They're having ambitious owners. These Premier League teams are getting very ambitious. So I'm actually scared. I don't know when we can actually even get to. We got to first get into top 4. I think that's when your revenue actually improves. So unless Ineos actually really, really pumps some money in from somewhere, which right now it doesn't look good at all, right? With all these layoffs and redundancies that they're having. So yeah, that's what I'm a little bit scared of. But let's see how the summer goes. Here's
why I wouldn't be worried. You mentioned it about us not being in the same pond as the big clubs. You don't need to be in the same pond as the big clubs to have success. Look at the side that Liverpool built. Mane was from Southampton. Firmino was from Hoffenheim. Salah came from Fiorentina. Robertson came from Hull. Alisson came from somewhere in Italy. Fabinho was Monaco, even though he was more well. You don't need to, like, that's what people don't understand. You don't have to go get big names and well-known names to turn it around. Roma, thank you, Si. Nobody, when these players were signed at Liverpool, no one was talking about when they were signed, they're going to be the best player in the league or one of the best players. No one was hyping up Alisson saying when Liverpool signed him, oh, he's going to be the best attacker in the league. Salah's going to do what he does. Mane is going to do what he does. Fabinho, yeah, to an extent because he was at Monaco, but if Robertson just got, all it would have been about Robertson is what we heard about Dorgu and relegation, ARTETA and all this type of stuff. And this is where the recruitment team have to be smart. We don't have to fish in big ponds. You know what we have to do? Buy smart. Like, if I give him credit for, Dorgu. I think Dorgu is very, very shrewd business. And you can see in 2 matches what he adds to the team. Now, if you go and do that everywhere else across the pitch, Manchester United are just off rip, just forget who the manager is, going to be a better football inside. That's why I ain't letting these lot get rid or get away with this, oh, there's no value in the market. We're so far nonsense. Because we see teams do it. I just mentioned Brighton. We've watched Brighton literally do this. Buy players we don't know, them perform well, sell them on for big money, and then they get more. Now, eventually your luck runs out when you run that type of model. There's only so long you can do that where you continue to get it right. But Brighton have been getting it right for years now. Years. They went from Basuma to Caicedo to Baliba, and their next guy for Baliba is already lined up. For those that don't know, Brighton's their feeder club is the Union Saint-Gilloise, the Belgian club. And we watched him. And like I said, Jez told me this is the guy they are going to sign after Baliba. Can't remember his name. I believe he's the number. Daryl might know. He's the number 27, I think. And he actually played well in the game against Ajax, so they were unlucky to go out. But the point I'm making is it doesn't cost a lot to go and recruit well, because bear in mind, we're not going for Premier Leagues or Champions Leagues. That, I'd be like, that's much tougher, because you're looking for the creme de la creme. We ain't looking for the creme de la creme. We are 15th. We are looking for players to make us competent. You telling me you can't go and get competent players? No, you're just not looking hard enough. Back to the gal analogy. If you're looking for a wife, that's different. If you're just looking for a gal just to link, that's easy. If you can't find a girl just to link, that's on you. That's easy to do. We can all do that. Finding a wife, though, whole different conversation. Whole different conversation. And that's what people are making out like. We are not trying to find a wife. We just need a girl. We just need a girl who's just cool, chilled out, you know what I'm saying, nice to you, all that type of stuff. That's where we're at with this. So that's why I'm not hearing, and we watch other teams in the league do this. Isak, who I think now, look at Isak. No one was talking about him when he was at Sociedad. And there was nothing to suggest stat-wise that he was going to be the player he was. But guess what? Newcastle got it right. He had one season where he had big numbers for Sos. That was it. When they signed Isak, no one was like, you know what? Isak going to be one of the best strikers in the league. And it's going to be a 20-goal a season, man, guaranteed. He's a 20-goal a season, man, guaranteed. So Newcastle have done it. We've watched Brighton do it. We've watched Bournemouth do it. We've watched Nottingham Forest do it. And that's just this season. You have more resources than all of these football clubs. Utilize your resources. Do your job. You are paid extremely well to do your job. Therefore, I expect you to do it very, very well. And if you are not capable, you need to be removed. Will they do that? I don't know. But this summer, huge summer. I agree with you. Do I trust them? To an extent, yeah, because we had a good window the last window. I actually liked the window we had under them. I will give them credit for that. Go do that again. Well, it's also important outgoings, and we should have a style of. What I don't like is it seems we're buying players for the manager and not players for the club. But again, Ineos and all this stuff. But Rohan, let me get your scoreline prediction for our next 2 games, because certain teams ain't in the FA Cup and all that, because it's different here. So we play Ipswich at home. Scoreline prediction.
Yeah, Ipswich at home. 2-1. 2-1 win.
2-1. And Fulham at home. FA Cup.
Oh, it's FA Cup. We're going out.
Yeah, man, everyone in the FA Cup. It's different.
But I don't see us getting past Fulham, unfortunately. Actually, a quick question. Do you think we can win a trophy? At least one. I don't know. Some people are saying 2, which is crazy.
Am I confident? Hell no. Hell no. Far from confident. Am I saying it with chest? No. Do I think we win a trophy? Also no. But can we? Yes. Because this is what we do. We've been bad for 10 years. And in that 10-year period, picked up 5 trophies. We got trophies in that cabinet that certain other clubs don't have. Certain team in North London, but not naming any names. We are more than capable of picking up 1 or 2 trophies. But I'm not confident, no, because nothing is giving me confidence. The manager's not, the players definitely not. But go out there, prove us wrong, and shut us all up. That's where I stand.
Yeah. Well, at least in the previous seasons, we had some run of form, at some points in the season, whether it was under Mourinho or even last year, we had something, but this is as bad as it gets. So I think we'd be out of the FA Cup, I think, this round, and it's going to be an almighty effort to get past Real Sociedad in the Europa League. So yeah, I don't know where the goals are coming from. That's my that's my thing. I have no idea where the goals are coming from.
Me and you both.
Yeah, who's gonna score a goal? Yeah,
Cheeto, man.
Cheeto, there you go.
Blessings, yeah. Big up every time.
Yeah,
blessings.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for getting me on. Yeah.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Shout out to Rohan, man. Never say, it's good to hear from new callers. Where was we at as well? Big up. Yeah, no, this is his name. Noah Siddiqui. So Brighton have already got the lineup, already got the replacement, and he's not even gone anywhere yet. He has it, and I watched him play. Guess what? He's gonna come in and probably ball out because he played well. It was only one game. He played well against Ajax, and I looked at him and I went, And people will say, being at Manchester United is different. You can't just fast track. Have him as part of the squad. You telling me Baliba couldn't be a part of our squad, or Caicedo couldn't have been a part of our squad, or Basuma couldn't have been a part of our squad before Brighton signed these players? Of course they could have. Don't necessarily have to come in and play every game, but they can be a part. That's what we're talking about here. And again, we have better resources than these players. I mean, these teams, more resources, more money, more scouts. But yeah, man, whatever. Mr. Batred, you riling with that. But we're going to keep it moving. Another new caller in the building. Supports all the time. Member of the channel, I believe. Always in the chat. Man, like Just Ray is in the building. My guy, what you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, big up Flawless. Big up the chat as well.
Big up, man. What you telling me, man? I know you're a United fan. Where you calling in from, my guy?
Nah, I'm a Liverpool fan still.
Oh, you Liverpool? I thought you was United.
Yeah, I'm Liverpool. Nah, I'm Liverpool.
Stand
still.
corrected. Floor's yours, man. What you want to talk
about? Finally I got the floor. Big up Dunsey as well, because he's always telling me, come on the channel. So I finally had time to make it here. But yeah, as I was saying, like with the title race, I said it was done in like January, because the way how I see it is, when you look at the tables, obviously I said if we navigate, the Christmas period is always the toughest in the season. So I said if you navigate that, we'll wrap it up, because see that on the clock, everything was always like fast-paced football. But with Slot, it's more calm, controlled, just get the win and then move on to the next game. So I see it as, like the season's done. So moving on to the next.
Nah, you fair enough. What do you think of the Champions League? Obviously, favorable side. You lot got PSG. That will be tough.
Well, for me, Champions League, I see that it's tough still. I see that it is tough, because if we navigate past PSG, next in the run-in is going to be either, I think we've got PSG. No, after
it's PSG and then Villarreal Bruges.
Yeah, but I think we can beat them. We can beat them, because the way how when I was looking at the tables, it's a bit different to looking at how the setup is. I don't know if we're playing everyone on the Arsenal side, where you got Real
so
Madrid,
your side is PSG, Villa Bruges, 2 Madrid clubs, and Arsenal PSV. That's your side.
Yeah, but if it's set up like that, because I haven't really analysed that, I've just been focusing on the league more, because obviously I want to get that trophy in the bag, because I see it as once that's locked up, no other fans can't chat shit, because they're always saying, Liverpool are bottle jobs, because obviously they hate us for some reason. I don't know why, but they hate us. But it's like they're not challenging.
Yeah, that's facts. No, I hear that. So would you be confident getting past? Yeah, what's your thoughts on the PSG game, actually? The PSG
Well,
tie?
for me, home and away, I think we'll smoke them. I'm not gonna lie. I think we'll smoke them because I see it as under this new manager, we're taking it game by game. So
yeah,
I think we'll do the business.
All right, first, and then the potential. I think you'll get past Villarreal, Club Brugge. Potential could be Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think we can beat them. Yeah, even if we get Real Madrid in semi-finals, I think
Real Madrid.
we'll get
it's going to
past
be
them as well.
Real Madrid,
But it'll be
Athletic, or
tough.
Arsenal, or PSV. But yeah, you reckon you get past Real Madrid in the semi-final?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect.
I think the team is strong, and plus because our injuries had come at different times, I think it will work out for us when Gakpo gets back, because obviously the manager has him playing well. So when he's back in and back up to fitness, all the right pieces will be there at the right time.
No, that's fair enough. And what's your thoughts on your big three and the contract situations with Van Dijk, Trent, Salah?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to lie about that. I said that moving forward for the future, I said I wanted them to go. And the reason being is because they are aging. It's like, it's better to say, I'll look at it like this. When Mane was there and Firmino was there, I would say I wanted Salah more gone just because the fact that he is aging. So at that time, while he's still there, get new players embedded into the team so that they can push forward for the future. Obviously, Klopp already set the foundations for that, but obviously I see that Slot can push it a bit more further. And that way we won't have no big drop-off, because I noticed that in the past, we had a big drop-off. And then, yes, we was winning 1 or 2 trophies every other season, but as a big club, that wasn't enough. So moving forward is like, you got to like make it make sense and be realistic with it also.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. And let me get a scoreline prediction for... Actually, now, before I do that, do you think they sign out of 3 of them, Van Dijk? Do you think Van Dijk, Salah and Trent are here next season? If not, who do you think leaves?
Well, I'll say Van Dijk will probably do another year.
Yeah, Van Dijk
I think Salah will go and Trent will definitely go, because I always see that Trent said that he always wants to try win the Ballon d'Or at right back. So obviously that always sticks in my mind to say, you know what? If he goes, he goes, because he completed football at the age of, I think, 22, which is insane. So if he wants to move on to Real Madrid and try win more trophies there and Ballon d'Or, then I'll give it to him to move on and progress his career.
That's fair enough. And let me get scoreline predictions for your next game. You play Newcastle at home on Wednesday.
Well, I think we'll beat them 2-1, and then with Southampton in our next game after that, I think we'll smoke them 3-0. So, yeah.
And the people in between that, next week, Wednesday, I wasn't going to go there, but since you mentioned Southampton, away at PSG, Wednesday, the 5th of March, so next week, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think we'll beat them. It'll be a tough game, but I think we'll win. Probably 2-1, because there's got to be goals in that game.
All right, first. Okay. All right, fair. Yo, fair. You know what? Fair enough, just Ray. Fair enough. But all right, man. Blessings, Ray, man. Oh, good chopping up with you. I see you in the chat supporting, so big up, yeah? Every single time. Blessing for calling in. Big up. Shout out to Ray. Always good to see new callers, man, as well as the regulars. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're regulars, they're class, or whether they're crooks or not, people. We going to next. Another member. This is a regular. Yo, Ak, you there? What you saying? No, Axe there in darkness. It's like City's title hopes this season. Straight darkness. Yo, Ak, you there? Yeah, even that. Yo, Michael, you there? I think he's there. Michael, I think you froze. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. I think he is. Turn your camera back on, my guy. I think, and you lot continue to run up the likes as well. How many likes are we on? We are at 55 likes. Big up to you lot, man. 60 likes. All right, bring it in. I believe he's a new caller. His connection might be moving a bit dodgy. But welcome, Michael, to Sarcasm City. Yes, Michael, what you saying, man?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? Who's your team and where you calling in from?
My team is Liverpool, calling in from the Caribbean, Cayman Islands, bro.
Oh, jeez, Cayman Islands. All right, let's go.
Bro, I called back in November 2023, I think. But yeah, I would have done been a member, but you know, gotta watch the accounts. Got a little one and shit, so.
I hear you, man. So thoughts on you lot, man, and what's going on? League wrapped
Bro,
up, Champions League. What you
where do
saying,
I
man? You go win the champs. What are you telling me?
Bro, if we can get number 7 this year, then I believe serious conversations need to be held on the esteem of our core players being Alisson, Van Dijk, and Salah. Because if we get number 7, how many other Premier League teams have won 2 Champions Leagues with the same core players? It's not too many. So
not in the modern day, no.
Yeah, not in the modern day. So for me, sometimes when I watch Alisson, I genuinely see the best goalkeeper I've ever watched watching football. And when I watch Van Dijk, I think the same thing about center back. And Salah, obviously, there's been plenty of world-class right wingers, that we've watched from the last 20 years or so. Robin, you have Messi playing on the right, whoever you want to throw out there. But especially for me, Alisson and Van Dijk, I don't think they get, the level of respect that, that they deserve, personally.
First,
those two are.
I think it goes to, obviously, rival fans. Number 1 are gonna hate, and then 2, it's about winning trophies. Like if they go pick up a Premier Champions League, they get much more respect.
Yeah,
if they go do a double this season,
always about that,
because a double is very hard to do. Like no one in the league, bar Manchester United in the modern day era, has done that.
Yeah, it's facts. Also, you have to understand that they're dealing with FSG, right? So it's not like Liverpool have the capacity to spend, hundreds of millions each year. So it's literally, okay, we sold Coutinho back in 2019. So we bought Alisson, Van Dijk, and then who's the supporting cast? We've bought, we bought mediocre players to support them at times, Nat Phillips, Ozan Kabak. And these are not any players that can, they're at best mid-table to relegation team players. The FSG have decided to brought in. So, those 2 in particular for me have been the staple of this team for the last 6 years, 5 years. But yeah, if we can capitalize on this season and bring home number 7, then especially Alisson in particular, like for me, I haven't seen a goalkeeper as talented as him, watching football. Like you say Manuel Neuer, he's always been a world-class keeper, but it's just something different about the Brazilian goalkeepers. I'm telling you, it's something different.
All right. Now, first, let me get your score actually. So PSG, what are you saying? You think you get past PSG?
Yeah, the big worry for me in that one is Kvaratskhelia against Trent.
Yeah.
For me, bro, Trent hasn't been the best right back in the world since the title winning season. For me, he had 2 seasons when we won the Champions League and when we won the Premier League, 2019, 2020, where he was clearly the best right back on the planet. And since then, I think he's regressed since then. Yeah, bro. We used to see the fight in him, We used to see fight and determination. Like that scene with Curtis Jones where the chorus walking Liverpool fans, he went over and showed them, gave him a little shove and saying, "Don't fucking do that ever again." Type. We used to see that from Trent every game where he used to be fucking have that fire in his stomach. But last 2 years, I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's letting his wingers drove past him, just sticking out a leg. Sometimes it's pretty.
So would you be cool with letting him go this summer?
The thing is, it's on a free, so that's the difficult part of it.
It's a money thing. So if you would like to get 80 million for him, you go, all right, first. But you don't want to let him go on a free.
Yeah, no. On a free, absolutely no way. But it's for him, for me, what are his ambitions? Does he want to play with his bestie, his BFF?
Just to go to Real Madrid. Who don't want to play? You and me would like to play for Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But outside of our clubs, outside of you being Liverpool, me being Manchester United, we would love to play for Real Madrid.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's true, man. And Real Madrid are going to offer him so much more than Liverpool could ever offer him in terms of that brand prestige. Fucking training when it's sunny, bro. That makes a big difference, bro.
Huge.
Bro, like no more fingers
Huge.
frozen, no more toes frozen.
Trust me, I live in the UK. It's cold as shit out
Yeah,
here.
bro, I played football in the UK many times, bro.
All right, so you know them. Yeah, you know
Bro,
what it's like.
can't even
Frozen feet.
open your wallet afterwards, bro. Your fucking fingers are frozen.
Yep. Frozen feet,
It's
frozen hands,
terrible,
been
bro.
there. Trust me,
Yeah,
I know.
it's tough. But yeah, that's the thing. So obviously, like, he's not trying to be a Steven Gerrard, is my opinion. He's not trying to, like, because with Steven Gerrard, he had all those offers, but for him, what he valued more than all the money, all the celebrity status that comes with playing for Real Madrid or winning some Premier Leagues with Chelsea, he valued like the people, and he valued like the brand that comes with valuing the people, if that makes sense, in terms of you're a cult legend for the rest of your life. Like, you don't got to pay for shit at Liverpool
Never
for the rest of your life. Like, but yeah, I haven't been. Obviously, Trent can come up with a crazy pass like every game, but for me, he's dropped off since the pandemic, probably, for me. Not gonna lie.
First, let me get your scoreline prediction for your next game. You face Newcastle at home.
Yeah, that should be. I'm gonna go with like a 3-2, I think.
3-2. Okay, first.
Yeah,
Hey, Michael.
Watch Gordon tear Trent apart. I'm telling you.
Oh, see, like, we will be there watching that. But big up, great call, man. Blessings, man. Good to chat to you, yeah, my guy. Big up. Bless.
Yeah, bro.
Big up. Shout out to Michael. We gonna keep it stepping. I spoke to this young G in a minute. But yeah, out here, I see him, on the gram dancing and that. You know what I'm saying? Talented brother. Yes, Jerry. What are you telling me, man? You good? Yo, you on mute, Jerry? You on mute?
Yeah, man. How are you? It's been a while, man.
It's been a strong minute, man. I see you out here working, though. I see you, man. What are you telling me, Jerry? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah. It's a lot, man.
You say, man?
Right now.
Yeah, man. For what's going on with our messed up club.
I want to talk about the club. I want to talk about. So first, I want to talk about Ineos. I want to talk about the games. I want to talk about my manager, and I'll talk about Hoyland, and I also want to talk about Liverpool. So, yeah.
Floor's yours.
So on the Ineos thing, I didn't know much about Ineos at the beginning of the year, and I actually started them seeing how they manage the club. But so far, the way they manage the club has been a big failure because the first thing they should have done after FA Cup was sack Ten Hag, because I was done with Ten Hag in the moment they got knocked out of the Champions League. Ten Hag should have been gone by then, but I don't know why you all look so because you won FA Cup doesn't mean he's a good manager. He should have moved him on after that. I'm gonna got Amarin in and I knew he lost dressing room. That's why I wasn't excited to season, because in their head they might think that maybe because he won Trevor recently, that's why they kept him. But in reality, all the players are falling off, and players weren't playing well under him, and everyone kept getting injuries. That's what. And so far, everyone's been fit this season under Amarin, except for Martinez and obviously we lost them, and also they brought Amarin in, and just brought Amarin in mid-season, this season they were top of the league, and in January you don't back him. That's when I was like, these people are taking the piss. Yes, I know it was Dogu, but Dogu's not enough. We saw Rashford go, we saw Anti go, Manasseh go. Who else let go? I think that's Dumfries. I don't replace them.
Rashford. It was Rashford, Anthony,
and that's the thing. But what weaknesses? And the weaknesses of Man United Football Club that yes, we have players, but when the players go, we don't replace them. That's what biggest weakness is. Like under Oli, we saw Lukaku, I didn't bring no replacer in. I had to bring Mason Green. I had to burn him out. We need to start replacing players, because we don't end up in other situations. Look at this season now, You don't back Amarin, Yes, I know you have to be. I understand what I'm saying about don't make the same mistakes, but bring him on loan, just for the next 6 months, and then move them on, move them on. And I know we're playing shit, because I'll be honest with you about Amarin. Because when we signed Amarin, I didn't know anything about him. Because I'm a guy that plays 4-3, 4-2-1, Mine is a club that plays 4-3. So I want a manager that plays with 4-3 system. So I was Nagelsmann.
Oh, you had the same system.
So,
Okay, you had
yeah,
Nagelsmann.
I wasn't really on the 3-4-3 type person. But when Amber came in, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him time because I'm not gonna be like manager out straight away. Because some people on Twitter that I don't know are ordering Amber out, which is crazy because he didn't get the time. First of all, he didn't get half his plays and this is not his squad. And this is the information that the players have to get used to. But although, because I'm seeing reality that everyone's playing what Maguire, although he's still a good player, but he's I know what Maguire's saying because obviously he's a Hammond guy, right? But he should be starting week out, and that's my weakness with Amrin. Yes, he retained players, but just January he hasn't been rotating as much as he used to. I don't know, maybe because the players are gone, or maybe because he didn't trust certain people as well. Like, why are you burning out Gatti when Casemiro is a proven winner? You should rotate with Gatti together or play them together. And also, what else was I say about? And also, I'm not confident as this because this is unacceptable right now. I'm backing Amrin.
Tell me about it. I hear you. Go on, carry on.
I'm backing Amrin, yeah, but at the same time, you have to give the same energy because I'm gonna back him the way I back Oli with Ten Hag and all the managers that were there. But right now, this relegation form, this is not acceptable. You should be getting these results, yeah. I know things are good enough, but you have to keep winning games because if you keep losing like this, yeah, you're out the door because top class we was stuck just like that. But I'm not giving time. I'm not giving time because I'm not gonna like let's start people being negative saying that, oh, get this guy out of the club, get that club. Like we've been in a situation for 10 years, and second imagine won't change anything. So I'm gonna give Amrin until 2026, May 2026 to judge him fairly. You get what I'm trying to say? And also, because let's be honest, yeah, we haven't won title since in 2013 now. So what I will do, for me as a United fan, because I've seen my team win a title, I'm gonna give Amden 4 seasons, yeah, get plays in, yeah. So first season, next season will be first full season, yeah. Get top four and probably win a Carabao Cup, work our way up. No more buying superstars because when you start buying superstars, we end up being a flop. Sanchez been a flop. So many players that we signed, quality players, and end up being flop. When they're leaving, they start becoming the best coming and make players like Anthony. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So second season, win trophy, same thing again. Third season, I'm going to do is challenge for a league, but not win it. I mean, I don't mind win it, but challenge for a league. Yeah, on the third season and the fourth season, you have to win the league on his fourth season. So I'm gonna give him that much. I'm gonna give Amarin 4 seasons because of our ownership, and it'll take time.
It will. Now I get you. Hey, I can't dispute what you're saying in particular when you talk about the way we should approach buying players. Someone that caller said that before you as well. And when you're talking about Amarim and trying to back him, but give me something to back. You gotta give me something, and I'm with you. I'm trying to back Amarim. I'm still Amarim, but if when you're critical of him or others are critical of him, how can I defend him? I can't defend this. I can't defend you managing like just a complete idiot. Just doing straight up foolishness. Like I can't. So when people say, "Oh, I'm hammering him out," or they don't think he's good enough, or he don't deserve the summer and this and that, I hear it. I trust me. That's why when you would be criticizing him there, like I get it. I understand fully. Like to me, I'm just like, yeah.
I don't get anymore. Yeah, I'm just tired right now.
Yeah, man. Like that's it.
It's not nice.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Word to Anthony Joshua, man. I don't know what's happening right now, but it's not nice. At the end of the day, facts. You ain't happy. I ain't happy. No United fans is happy. Pattern up, playing these players who are not good enough. And we'll see. Yes, and we're still in 2 cup competitions. Hopefully, we can get one.
I'm not confident.
Both. Hey, you preaching to the choir.
I'm not confident too. Because do you know why? Because I don't trust Garnacho shouldn't be at that club. I don't. Garnacho could play up, but he shouldn't be starting for Manchester United. And plus, as soon as was Ahmed and Martinez, I was like, yeah, we're fucked. Because I don't think we'll play well in any final with Maguire as centre back. I don't trust Maguire as starting centre back. You get what I'm saying? I don't hate him, but I still think I don't trust him at all. And also Daryl, I backed Daryl. I gave him chances, but Daryl, I don't know why we got rid of Wan-Bissaka, because Wan-Bissaka was better than Daryl, and I'll stand by it. I'll still stand by it. That was my guy. He was still my guy. Still to this day, I was still upset that I was still upset. Still Wan-Bissaka. I kept Daryl because Wan-Bissaka was clear of him. And don't forget, he was very consistent. He was one of our key players under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when we started, and plus on Ten Hag. And he's the reason why we won both finals in Carabao Cup and FA Cup. That's what deep that. Remember when he came on, because Daryl was the worst player on the pitch when I got because on that final against Newcastle.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup.
And then Ten Hag and then second half, Ten Hag made the best decision of the time, bring on Wan-Bissaka, and I knew as soon as we got Wan-Bissaka on, and then he gave problems to Maximum, and Maximum came off. We won. I was like, yep, we won the game. That's how confident I was.
Facts.
So yeah.
I hear you, Jay. Trust me, Jerry. I hear you, man. I fully hear you. Go on. What are you gonna say?
So I've got two more to talk about. So Højlund and then Liverpool, Højlund thing, I'm up there honest with you, See, when we signed Højlund, that day, I said, that I don't mind signing Højlund, but we need to get two strikers and experience. We need him and experienced strikers, We can't go a season with him by himself because you're putting too much pressure on him. And he was only 20 when we signed him. Yes, he was good season. 16 goals, good season for his age, but like he wasn't ready because it was too much pressure. Because you give the number 11 shirt, and although he had still a good season, the following season, which is this season, you give him number 9 shirt, and that's too much pressure on him, So of course, I knew he was gonna have a bad season. Like, see for Man City, that when Man City bought Jesus, although I know we would have him, but when they had Jesus, they had Sergio Aguero as a main man, so he had to learn from Aguero. That's how Man City was so successful, because Aguero was a guy already, experienced striker, one of the greatest strikers I've seen in Premier League era. And Højlund doesn't have that. Martial wasn't a guy for it. And we got Kane that season, he could learn on Harry Kane. So that's why I don't get onto Højlund. And I'm not. I understand people saying he's worst striker, most man striker ever, but it's not Højlund's fault because because the club put him in this decision, and that goes up to the board because they should know that you can't be putting pressure on a young player, and he's still young. So that's why I'm not. If you want to learn them out, cool, learn them out, but I'm not gonna go on to him too much. So
trust me, I hear you. Nah, I fully hear you. Trust me, you don't hear no pushback from me. Trust me, I hear you fully on that. You're gonna hear zero pushback on that from me. And you said you wanted to talk about Liverpool. Floor's yours.
Liverpool won. So congratulations, Liverpool. They won the league. And the reason why I don't get onto the reason I'm not gonna be pay about or get 20 league title because I never see my team win big trophies. So that's why, because Liverpool won it fair and square. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And on Mo Salah, I'm gonna say it now, and you understand why I'm gonna say this. Salah is the greatest winger I've ever seen. Mo Salah is the greatest Premier League winner I've ever seen in my lifetime ever.
Yeah, because you watch it from 2016. I'm correct. 2017.
Salah, And Salah, I understand people say Ronaldo, but in my lifetime, because when Ronaldo signed for a club, I was 10 months old, so I wouldn't know much. So what I've seen, Salah is consistent. He sees the season. I wish I had played like that, and I thought Rush would be that guy, but he's not. But Salah is the best winger I've seen in Premier League in my lifetime. So congrats Liverpool, and they fully deserve it to be fair. So and I wish my team was up there right now. So
that's fair enough. And let me get your scoreline prediction for our next 2 games. We play Ipswich Town at home on Wednesday.
I can't trust you, man. I don't trust it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I shook his head. It was like,
it's hard to predict. I can't trust my team because I predicted to win against Everton, and look what happened. So probably a 1-0. When we probably 1-0, my night
1-0. And then we play Fulham in the FA Cup on Sunday.
I think we'll beat them because cup games we've been good this season. Since Emirates came in, we've been very good cup games. So I'll probably say 1-0 as well.
All right, 2-1-0 wins, 2 wins in a week. I hope you're right, man. I hope we get these 2 dubs. I hope we get these 2 dubs for real. I hope we do.
The ugliest way.
Yeah. It's gonna be. It's gonna be ugly. 100%. It's gonna be ugly. But Jerry, always good chopping up with you. Blessings, young G. Yeah, big up every time. Big up. Yo, Ak, you there? Where's that guy? I don't know what's going on with that blackout. All right, we going Thailand. Hey, Kevin in the building. What are you saying, hey, Kevin? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. You?
Oh, bless, man. You already know. Floor's yours, man. What you want to talk about?
2-0 down, 2-2. Fair result. I'll be real. I'm not happy with the performance as a whole, but what I'll say is at least we came back rather than just scrapping the game off and losing 4-5-0. Because that could have easily been 4-5-0 if it wasn't for, two individual brilliances from two players that you don't expect to see individual brilliance from nowadays. Bruno Fernandes, good free kick. Ugarte, good finish. My issue is with this attack. Like, where are we going to get the goals from? Like, again, Rasmus Højlund missing chances. Or not missing chances, didn't even touch the ball properly.
0016 for the third time.
I understand what Garnacho's trying to do. Why don't you lay it off to Patrick Dorgu, who's making the underlap run behind you, and then that's it. He's in the box. Bro, he's ignored Patrick Dorgu for I don't know how many times now. The guy does not want to pass to Dorgu for some reason. I don't get it. This is my biggest issue with Garnacho. The guy doesn't want to pass to his fullback or wingback. What's the point? As a winger, Rashford used to do this. Rashford used to pass to Shaw. Shaw used to cross the ball in the box. We used to score goals like that. I'm not saying Shaw was a fantastic left back, but we used to play. We used to play like that. We used to play our fullbacks through into the box. You know what I'm saying, bro? He's ignoring Dorgu's runs, and that's the biggest issue with our attack. There's no cohesion. There's no cohesion between even the winger and the striker. Even if Højlund is a terrible player, Garnacho is not even linking up with him. There's no link up. There's no cohesion up top. That's my biggest issue, bro. And that's why I said we should have addressed signing in January, but we didn't do much in January. Yeah, you get it. And bro, I'll just tell you this right now. Like, I worry for Ruben Amorim. I really do. I don't know if he stays. I don't know if he stays.
You reckon they sack him this? You reckon what? You reckon they sack him before the season ends or during in the summer?
No, there's a good chance that he gets sacked by next season. I think by mid-season next season he gets.
Next season, you got to do better. 100%. Your head's on the chopping block next season. 110%.
Because I don't know who we're gonna get this summer, bro. Because PSR is really a big issue. Like I've said many times on many shows, on a couple of my shows, why don't we scrap this PSR and sign players on top of what we have right now, so we can provide competition in every position on the pitch? What's the point of having these players have a free ride every single week? They're getting a free pass every week because the players are injured. If you sign players for squad depth purposes, it can provide quality and depth in every position we have. So we don't have to worry about, we have to let go of this player, that player. What if they start stepping up and start performing? What if you sign an attacking midfielder and Bruno Fernandes starts performing again? What if you sign a midfielder and Ugarte starts performing like no other? This is what I'm trying to say. Competition is what United lacks. We lack competition, bro, because
you like competition.
They're getting free passes, bro. All these players getting free starts every week. They're getting free starts, and you see, like, I don't understand like this PSR thing, because it people say benefits us. No, it does not, because we can't sell anybody. We're struggling to sell players. We've made our record amount of sales last summer, £100 million. We've not made more than 100 million. Man City made 500 million in 5 years.
I think we'll make 100 million. I think we'll make 100 mil this summer.
Rashford's leaving. Sancho's leaving. That's already what? 65?
That's 65. And then adding Lindelof, adding Anthony, adding Malacia. It's 100 mil.
Anthony. I don't think Anthony leaves yet. I don't see him leaving.
Leaves. You think Anthony stays? For real? I think Anthony leaves.
No, because there's no buyout clause yet at the moment.
Nah, but if he carries on playing well, I think they'll sell him.
I agree. Who else is out the door? Aguero?
I think that's enough. I think just those five. Is that five? 5 alone is 100 mil. Lindelof, Anthony, Malacia, Casemiro will leave on a free, but that clears the wage budget. But Malacia, Anthony, Lindelof, Rashford, Sancho is 100 million.
Casemiro's contract expires this summer.
Yes, expires this summer. Yeah. So as does Ericsson. So those two will leave.
Ericsson, yeah.
Johnny Evans will leave as well. So what?
Johnny
We just named 8 players.
8 players. So that's
and we're already short, and there's probably more.
But that's my issue is like because United are not going to spend it smart. We're not going to spend the money smartly. We're going to sign players on big money again. Like that's what.
You don't trust the board?
No, I've not trusted the.
I'm just asking.
I don't trust a board that works for the Glazers. I'll be real. I don't trust Glazers employees to do the job because the Glazers are still the biggest. They're still the highest in the hierarchy. They're still like on top in terms of like, you know, they make the decisions around the club. They still make the decisions around the club. They still, you know, get like they still have to consult with Ineos. They still have to, you know, agree to everything. They still have to, you know, like I said, make the decisions. So Glazers are the biggest issue at the football club. And like I saw yesterday, United released a statement about sacking like 250 people in terms of like job vacancy. And I'm like, bro, they know a protest is coming up, so they'll release a statement. And I'm like, they know a protest is happening in a couple of weeks against Arsenal, right? And
is it a knife? It is against Arsenal, isn't it? Okay.
It is against Arsenal, the protest. And I don't understand why they've been protesting since lockdown. Because
our fan base ain't united on nothing, no pun intended. It's not serious. And big up to Sheik for the raid as well. Big up everyone joined over from the raid. Yeah. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Hey, Kevin's the last caller, people. I'm closing out and getting over to the playback for the Minnesota Timberwolves Oklahoma City Thunder game. Go on.
Hope you enjoyed India's win against Pakistan yesterday, Sheik. That was unbelievable.
Shout out, Sheik.
But yeah, as I was saying, Ronaldo had the what do you call the like he was brave enough to call the club out while still being employed, and I'm like, if you can get everyone, I know it's a dream, yeah, but if you can get everyone to join the protest, that's where I think, yeah, even if the staff workers join the protest, they won't join it because they'll lose their jobs. They're too scared to lose
the protest. They ain't serious, man. You know what? To tell you the truth, protest ain't gonna work anyway.
Do you remember
a waste of time?
Remember we were facing Liverpool?
Yeah, I was there.
Off the back of a 4-0 against Brentford, off the back of a 2-1 against Brighton, loss. We were going to play Liverpool. There was going to be a protest outside Old Trafford against Liverpool, and they signed Casemiro on that day.
Was it Casemiro? I was thinking when we got the game locked off against Liverpool. Good times.
That was unbelievable. My friend was there. My friend was there as well. He was at the stadium at the time.
Yeah, it was good times.
And I'm like, those days should have continued, man. They should have continued those. Should have continued those moments because I'm just baffled as to, you know, United fans call themselves so real fans, but at the same time they're all like, we love and support the club. We'll go and watch the games. Okay, but then you're still chanting Glazers out. You're still chanting Glazers out. What are they gonna do? What are the Glazers gonna do? They're not gonna leave the club. You've already put the money in their pockets. What's a walkout going to do? They're not going to care that you walked out the stadium mid-game. It's not going to be televised. They're showing the players running around the pitch. Nobody's going to care about what you do. If a goal goes in, you think they're going to televise you walking out? No. They're going to televise the players celebrating on the pitch. Of course. It doesn't make sense. So a walkout doesn't make sense, bro. It's about not even entering the stadium. Just completely having a, how do you call it, game behind closed doors, like lockdown days. You know, I don't support all this. You know, but we have to go watch the game. And bro, the 1958 are the biggest hypocrites because I remember one time I argued with them on Twitter, or not argue with them. I said something and they blocked me because I said that what's the point of putting money in what's the point of entering the stadium? You already put money in their pockets, and then they blocked me for that. So I'm like, yeah, if you're so offended by what I said, then God willing, like you're not serious about this protest. Like you're not serious about this protest.
Which they're not. But let me get scoreline predictions. Prediction from you for both games. Ipswich Town at home.
But I'll finish on this point. Yeah, before giving the. I was just saying the Everton game was a fair result. Like, I don't like the result, but it's a fair result. Like, I still think that, you know what, I'm glad. I'm not glad about the result, but at least we came back from 2-0 down. That's the only positive I'll say. But other than that, we didn't get the winner, so that result is it's crap. It's a crap result at the end of the day. I'm not happy with the result. But we gotta beat Ipswich tomorrow. Gotta beat Ipswich. I think we've got to do the job. That's the team Ruben Amorim first walked through the door against. He first played it. He first managed and drew 1-1. It was a tough game. We didn't expect that to be a downfall. Like, we didn't expect that to be the downfall. We thought that it would be like, you know what, cool. Maybe it's the first game struggle, sure. And then after that, we just like, yo, it's gotten worse. It's gotten much, much worse. Scoreline prediction. Oh man, 2-1 United at home. I think we'll scrape it.
2-1 United against Ipswich, and then Fulham on Sunday, FA Cup.
1-0, because it's the FA Cup. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I know we're crap, but one-off games. That's where I trust us. I trust us in one-off games because we did it last year. So I'm like, you know what? If we can do it this year again, fair enough. We need to equal that Arsenal number 4 team. We need to equal Arsenal. And Liverpool, and to any United fan that actually wants Liverpool to win the league, over Arsenal, I think you need to get your heads checked up. Real talk. To want Liverpool to win the league, really?
Yeah, wanting Liverpool winning the league is fucking crazy.
2020, bro. We're so finished because I live around Liverpool fans. Like, not my building, all United fans. Liverpool fans live around me. Like, I know Liverpool fans. When during lockdown, Liverpool fans rocked up to my house. My cousin went down, and they came out of the bus with a Liverpool sign. I'm like, oh my days! Well, they're gonna be shameless when they win the league because their fans are gonna see it this time. They're gonna see it this time.
Absolutely.
It's at Anfield. Like, oh man, it's dark days,
it stinks.
Man. And
it absolutely stinks.
I don't know what's gonna happen to me on that day, man. I see the Boston Celtics to go back to back, man. So I can be fine, bro. I can be fine. I can just stay outside because other than that, I'm just hella nervous about what's gonna happen, man. Because bro,
it's not good.
Fans, they're gonna knock us off our perch. You know, one of Sir Alex Ferguson's most famous quotes: "Knocking Liverpool off their fucking perch is one of my best achievements." But Liverpool about to knock us off our perch now with 2 different managers. So, I mean, yeah, good luck. Good luck, United fans, even debating with Liverpool fans now, because 20 times, Man United, that chat it's done. We can't sing it anymore. We can't.
No, we can still sing it. We can still sing the chant.
But we can't sing it to Liverpool fans because they'll sing it back.
Nah, we just sing it, but it is what it is. But unfortunately, fuck Liverpool. They are gonna win the league, but it is what it is. But yeah, shout out your channels. Let them know where they can find you. What you got coming up, all that good stuff.
3 days left of February. 141 subs. Let's get to 150. That's it. That's the goal before the end of February, or at least 145. We'll do for now. I was a bit tired, so I didn't do the NBA show. I actually have a new name for my NBA show now. It's called the Hoops Pod. So that's gonna be on my channel. With King every single week with Arab King. I think you know.
Shout out Arab King, man. Yeah, man, that's my guy. Shout out Arab King.
We do NBA shows every single week. F1's around the corner. F1's about to happen again next week. I think F1's coming soon. So this week is like the testing week in Bahrain. So we'll probably do the preview after that. And obviously, I did Premier League show last night. Make sure you check that out if you haven't. Make sure Premier League review and preview. Champions League shows coming soon. So yeah, there's more. If you want to hop on my channel and talk, let me know. I'm always more than welcome. I'm still obviously. There's more to talk about. There's a lot to discuss. So yeah, football. I'll definitely get you on for the United show sometime soon as well.
Yeah, just show me.
United show is probably tonight, and I might do the NBA show in a few hours because I couldn't do it a few hours ago. But yeah, always good. Always good talking, mate. Always good talking.
You lot, make sure you subscribe to A Kevin's channel. Drop the link in the chat. Don't worry, I'll give it a chance and I'll pull it up on the screen and everything like that for people to do. Yep. You lot, make sure you subscribe to A Kevin's channel. Big up again to Sheik from the raid. Big up everyone who joined over from the raid. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. I know the game started, but speaking of NBA, we're going to go live on the playback. Literally, as soon as I end the stream, I'm going live on the playback for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder game. I was literally just putting the thumbnail together. We're going to redirect over to Beijing Reds TV as well. So I need you lot to put Sarcasm City TV raid in Beijing Reds chat, people. Sarcasm City TV raid. Hit the like button over there. Make sure you subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe to Kevin's channel. The link's in the comments right there. Click the link, people. And also get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback. You heard Sai mention it. As crazy as it is over here on the YouTube channel, the playback is even crazier. You just download the app from your app store, people, or you go to www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. And then the way you watch and comment on YouTube is the exact same on playback. Sign up for free, create an account for free, and then you can watch the games with us over there. So we'll be watching NBA games, and we got Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup. Outside of that, boxing, I did the Better BF Bivol 2 fight over there, UFC, the cricket that Kevin mentioned, Sheik did a dual watch along for that. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV as well. So much going on over there on the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. We'll run up the likes on here. Hit the subscribe button. And like I said, we're going live on the playback literally in just a couple moments. As soon as I end the stream, going live on there for the Oklahoma City Thunder versus Minnesota Timberwolves. I mentioned this on my socials. Also, flawless for you. Close out thoughts on Carragher's comments and Salah and AFCON. Just complete and utter nonsense. Just rubbish. To say that AFCON is not a major tournament is idiotic. That's like me sitting up on here and saying the Asian Cup is not a major tournament. Nonsense. Go ask African players and fans of African nations if AFCON's an important tournament. Go ask players who play in the Asia Cup and fans of those like Islam. Of course it is. Can't just be just. You see continents international trophies are major tournaments. The Euros, AFCON, the Asian Cup, whatever. There's a couple other intercontinents that have their own national tournaments. Obviously, they're the three that Copa America, for example. But I said this on Back Again, and I say this now. I think Carragher's issue with him saying that is because of his Liverpool bias. And I think he looks at AFCON and goes, that's cost Liverpool league titles. I think if they have Salah and Mane for longer periods of time, because I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, the 2 seasons that Liverpool finished a point behind Liverpool, were they AFCON years? I think one of them was, maybe the other one wasn't. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. The 2 seasons, were they AFCON years? I think he looks at that and go, yeah, that cost him. That cost Liverpool. And that's why he looks at it. That's where it is. So, yeah, both of them, Kingsman, both of them. So that's where he's looking at it going, we finished a point behind Manchester City twice. I lost our two of our best attackers for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, however long they was gone. However long Senegal and Egypt was in the competition. That's where it stems from. And I believe someone said a comment of him saying it should be in the summer. Cannot put players playing in the African heat in summer. Same way with Qatar. That's why Qatar, it wasn't summertime. It was I believe it was December, January. What are we talking about here? But you have the Euros, you have AFCON, you have Copa America, you have the Asian Cup. Is there another continent international trophy I'm forgetting? They're the 4 that stick out. What are we doing here? Because if someone would say to him, oh, the Euros ain't a major tournament, he's not having that. He's not hearing that. If someone was to tell him the Euros don't matter. And I wouldn't hear that. And I'm not a fan of any of those players. A fan of any nation in the Euros. But I'm still never say it's not an international tournament. I think it's just ignorance. I think it's ignorance and because of his love for Liverpool. That's my thoughts on it. And I'm glad that Michael Richards and Daniel Sturridge said something back. I love that. Genuinely. But all right, people, we're going to close out. Love again to everyone that's locked in. Please head over to the playback. Make sure you get over to the playback if you have not. See it there, like I said, NBA watch-alongs, Premier League, Champions League, etc. And I'm going live there in literally 1 minute. And we're redirecting to Beijing Reds TV. So put Sarcasm City TV raid. In regards to tomorrow, though, people, or today, I should say, Tuesday, today, 4:30 p.m. UK time, Man United podcast. So we'll be talking all things Manchester United. And then following that, we'll be back on the playback for the Crystal Palace Aston Villa watch-along. That is the watch-along we are doing. That is a 7:30 p.m. start, I believe it is. Yeah, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. So I'll go live. I'll try, depending on how long I'm on with rants, I'll try to go live like 10-15 minutes before kickoff. And then we're back on here on the YouTube for the Manchester United Manchester City pod. Myself and Vale talking all things Manchester United and talking all things Manchester City. And then following that, we're then back on the playback for another NBA watch along. It is the Phoenix Suns versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And then following that, the big game we've all been waiting for, Dallas Mavericks versus LA Lakers. Luka's first game in the Laker uniform, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Unfortunately, it's not in Dallas, it is in Los Angeles, but I can't wait for the return fixture, and I can't wait for that. So big up. Love to all the callers as well. Big up all the regular callers, all the new callers, all the members, all the regulars in the chat, all the new people in the chat. Big up to everyone, man. Great calls, and that's why I've been here 2 hours and 30 odd minutes. So love, big up to everyone that's locked in. And Ray, I'm glad you looked like the start of the stream, man. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to my brother Don C as well. But again, we're redirecting over to Beijing Reds TV. Head over to the playback. This has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in.